called then and what he called now would be the same. My ours changed. Who told us that we was Who called us color? Somebody else. Who called us black?
It's here, but nobody
Who called
knows.
us Afro-American?
Direct network cables.
Afro.
And
Who
media.
called us Afro-American?
I'll say that.
African-American. Negro. So everything we know through history that we identified ourselves as was by another race of people. So who really are we? Somebody else. Somebody gave us, but what did God give us? That's what we got to figure out. Because God got many nations his children, but there's many nations the Most High created. What nation is the Most High created? That is his favorite nation upon earth. Who is God's favorite nation on earth? We're going to figure that out real quick. Give me the book of Deuteronomy, right? Chapter 1, verse number 1 real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Lord, they what?
Spake unto all Israel.
These are the words that the Most High spoke to all Israel. All other nations and people that the Most High was speaking to. They was called Israelites. Read on.
So like on this side of Jordan,
Go to 7 and 6.
verse.
Ain't got no choice but to hear this word.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
We read in Deuteronomy 1 and 1. The Lord was speaking to the nation of Israel. Right? So these nations that's on the earth are called Israelites. Now this is what he's saying about the Israelites. Read that.
For thou art a holy people.
Break it down and, terms of what we got to understand today. The Lord said, you're a holy people, meaning y'all set apart from everybody else. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto himself. Read.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
So the Lord chose a nation that's called Israel, right? To be set apart from everybody else. Read.
To be a special
To
people.
be a what?
A special
So
people.
he set them apart to be special. Read.
Unto himself. Above all people
And above all people.
that are upon the face of the earth.
So if you just look at today in America, who would you say is a set apart people that's special and everything should do? Well, us. Yes, brother, it's us. We touch the rock, right? We touch the field. We touch the dance floor. We touch the kitchen, right? We touch the designer clothes, whatever. Anything we touch. Even in the kitchen. A lot of times they like it. Right? The AI we use today, the algorithm that you go through, our people created to be a special people. But do we live like special people today? Chosen people, watch it here. So there's a reason why those of old time made us special. But even in our messed up mistakes, everybody still want to copy it. And everybody want to be gangbangers. Even though it's wicked and evil, everybody still want to be like us. We're that we got that stuff so persona about ourselves that everybody want to attract to. But even though we might do wickedness and evil, people want to do wickedness and evil. Even the good we do, everybody want to navigate to it. Live up in dance moves and stuff like that, all of that because we're special people. But it's a reason why, see the sign, we going through all this. How is it that the Most High said, these people are the special people, we the special people, when we in the most effed up position and ridiculous position on earth?
I mean, God gave his hardest fight to the strongest people.
That's a good age. Strongest fight to the hardest soldiers, right? I mean, hardest fight to the strongest soldiers. Yes, the Most High created us to be able to get through that, but why? What did we do?
It's a bigger purpose, but
What did we do? What did we do that the Most High choosing us as a special people? What do you think we did the Most High to cause this to happen? To a special people? Yeah. saying, what caused the Most High to make that happen to them?
I mean, it's life, you know, God deals with the devil. I mean, it's a balance. It's a balance.
What if any, I didn't
When you do wrong.
When you do what? When you do wrong. So if you in your bird crib or you live with your pops or whatever, your pops said take out the trash, you know, X, Y, and Z. And if you don't do those things, what will happen? Punishment. So what do you think happened to the Israelites? They didn't do what?
They didn't.
Same thing.
They didn't do what they supposed to.
They didn't do what they were supposed to do. Now let's figure out what we were supposed to do. Akan, bring that out.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 9.
Now you're gonna start understanding why only our people go through the things we go through. You might always sit back like, damn, it's always us. They always killing us. Damn, it's always us at the bottom. You know, like, damn, how we get out of this, man? I mean, the marching ain't work. We try to come together, it don't work. None of it work. What the hell we gonna do? Well, hey, you gotta figure out first how you even got in it. It ain't just the dice was rolled and you crapped out. And then it's just on us. Nah, it's a reason why we going through the things we going through. Read that.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse 11. Yeah, all Israel, all of his chosen people, what?
Have transgressed thy law. And then they broke the word that the Most High told them to keep. You broke word. Like you said you was gonna do what the Most High said you was gonna do, but you broke it. So what happened?
Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
They didn't listen to the Most High word. Read.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
What happened?
The curse is poured upon us.
He said, because you ain't listen, now the curse is poured upon you. What's some curses we go through right now? Give me one. Curses. Bad things that happen upon us.
My personal curses.
Well, like, just look at our people on the whole. That we don't do that other nations do. How we living in the hoods? Them curses. Getting shot down in the streets. Them curses. Hey, going into slavery.
Breaking the rules.
You know what I'm saying? From breaking the rules, the punishments are the curses that's upon our people. Now read that one more time.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
Because we broke the Most High word, the punishments or the curses was poured upon us. Read.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him.
So now we go through the things we go through because we broke the Most High word. Now we getting punished. Like I like to say, it's a spiritual ass whooping on a spiritual level. Now go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. You know, so you ain't got to be out here in the rain, but how we get over here as a people, brother? How our people get over here?
They brought us over here.
On what? On a Hellcat?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what the Bible said.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord said he gonna bring his people, his chosen people, the Israelites, into Egypt. Now, if you have any, background of reading the Bible, do you know what the Israelites were doing in Egypt? When Moses said, let my people go.
Oh, they was enslaving each other.
They weren't enslaving each other,
They was using,
but they was in slavery under the Egyptians.
Yeah.
So they was in slavery. Yep. So Moses went in there and said, hey, let my people go. And we finna get up out of here.
Yeah.
So after he freed them, he gave them the laws. Look, we're gonna serve the Most High, or we're gonna sign the covenant or sign the contract. We're gonna do everything the Most High said and we're gonna be good. But they broke it. And Moses said, look, if you break this covenant, this was gonna happen.
And the Lord
Read that.
shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So he said the Lord's gonna bring him into what again?
Egypt again.
Into slavery again with what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
So this is something that Moses telling them gonna happen if y'all break God's word in the future. Just like if your mama say, look, if you don't take that chicken out before I get home, so gonna happen. She tell you before it happened. It's coming. So you got an option to take it out, you good, and if not, you know what's going on. So they had that same opportunity. Look, you keep it, you good. If you don't, hey, this was gonna happen. And one of the things he said was gonna happen is they're gonna go into slavery again with what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
One of the punishment is y'all gonna go into slavery on ships. Now if we look into history, what people went into slavery on ships? Us.
Africa. People from Africa.
Right? But who was God speaking to here? Israelites. So if we can look through history, okay, these people went into slavery on ships. Moses here was talking to the Israelites. Who would that make us?
I mean the same.
Which is what people?
Israelites.
There you go, brother. We the people the Bible talking about. Let's read on.
Block it. By the way, whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there,
once we got the slave ships, what happened? Go ahead.
ye shall be sold.
What happened?
Ye shall be sold.
What happened?
Ye shall be sold.
When
unto
did
your
that happen,
enemy.
brother? The Bible just said it. It's the same way your mama say, if you don't take that chicken out, I'm beating your, you know what? Hey, God said, look, if you don't keep these laws, you don't keep my word in the future, look, this was gonna happen. Y'all going into slavery on ships, and y'all gonna be sold. But any punishment is for what? It's for you to what? Learn. So next time you what?
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again. It's that simple. So how do we get out of God punishment?
Repent and not do it again. Damn.
There it is. But what's the thing we had to do? We gotta figure that out.
You gotta pray to break the curse.
Well, what are the things that the Most High commanded us to do? See, the Most High got
His rules.
His rules. And where do you learn the rules at? Here.
The book.
Because the Most High got many laws that he gave us to follow, and it's gonna help our people. That's why our people live the way they live, because we're not keeping God's law.
Right.
Let's go to some of God's laws. So now you know that the Most High is putting punishments on us right now for us to get right. Just like when your mama, she steady whooping your ass, you like, damn, why I keep getting ass whoopings, man. You gotta really sit and think like, damn, what am I doing? Unless you got an abusive parent, of course, they just whoop your ass for no reason. But you know, if they disciplining you,
Yeah.
that's different, because they're trying to teach you a lesson so you can get right. And the Most High is showing us we need to get right. We keep, unless you like us getting killed in the street, being down bad in the hoods, in the trenches, mama having to be the mama say she the mama and the father. A lot of our women say that I'm the mama and the daddy.
Single parent.
Yeah. Daddy in damn jail, or strung out on drugs, or he got popped and you never met him, right? You was 1 year, 2 years old, and you never got to meet your pops because he got killed, right? You know, so hey, to heal this, all we gotta do is come back to God.
Right.
Not under Christianity. Let's say just love everybody and come into church and flip your pockets upside down and hey, everybody have a good time. That ain't changing. I'm from the west side, right? This brother from Baden, right? We got damn churches all over. I don't see no good coming from our people. Niggas is having shootouts in the front of the church, right? It's crackheads and bums. They out there drunk off Stagberg and Cools and Miller Lights, right? And Finball. Ain't no good coming from it. Because why they not teaching us how to really serve God and do what's right towards God? They just say just believe and hope. I can believe and hope I have $1 million, but if I don't work towards it, how am I ever get it? It ain't just going $1 million is going to drop. Yeah, you got to work. You got to put the work in and, hey, okay, I'm investing this, investing that, and I might build up to get that meal.
Yeah, we work like that.
How you going to get the blessings and the hope of God if you just sit there? I just go to church and hear pastor. I don't do nothing with guys.
It's all about action.
It's about what?
Action.
Hey, there it is, brother. Because love is an action word. You gotta show. You can say it all day. If you don't show it, how you know if you really mean it? God's about action. Give me the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 3. And that's how the Most High get down. You can do all that talking, All that, yeah, I love God. Hey, but let's see what God said. See, people don't really understand how God operates. He just love, brother. I just hug you. And no, the Most High get down. You think the Most High don't? Hey, we gonna show you how the Most High get down, man. Right, read that.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 3. Talk no more, exceedingly proud.
And the Lord said, stop talking all proud, like you know a damn thing, like you really know me. Hey, don't talk no more exceedingly proud. Read.
Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Don't be arrogant. Read.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
So they said what?
For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
So the Lord knows all things. He's a God of knowledge. Right, read.
And by him, actions are ways.
No, I can just say whatever I want to say.
Actions are ways.
No, I can talk my talk and just get away with it.
Actions are ways.
And the Lord said by him, actions are ways. So he's not really caring what you're saying or I love God, I serve God. No, he want to see your actions. And that's anybody in this earth, especially if somebody from St. Louis. Ain't nobody finna just say something. You ain't got no action to back it up. Show me. Brother say I was really on that field. Hey, let me see your tape.
The state is called the show me state.
Hey, it's called the show me state. We in the show me state. Somebody say, yeah, I play ball. Yeah, I was out there, man. I was, yeah. Let me see your tape. Right. You gotta prove it, show it.
Right.
All right, you was really out there? Nah, you wasn't really out there, brother. You wasn't really out there. Hey, that's how the Most High get down. You say you a man of God, you serve God, you love God, and he watching your actions. All that talking, that's how the Most High don't get down like that.
Right.
Give me Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 9. We're gonna really show you how the Most High get, because see what really happens is through Christianity and the church, they teach you just the love, because the Most High is a man of love, but it's a flip side to that. Your mama not just all love, and she gonna spank you too. Yeah. She get mad too, right? When you disobey her, and the Most High the same way. So through the lens of Christianity, they only get the side of love, and with somebody showing you nothing but love, what does somebody do when somebody just shows so much love and so nice?
You gotta break at some point.
Know what I'm saying? What do people usually do to the nice people?
Oh, they try to use them.
They try to use them. You play them.
Well,
a lot of people use. Exactly. A lot of people play God because they only teach love. So I can just kind of get away with this.
Type shit, yeah.
You know, so I can kind of, I'm going to do this little sin and then I'm going to pray later. Hey, the Most High don't get down like that. Right? Read that. We're gonna show you how the Most High get down.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 9. Know, therefore, that the Lord thy God, he is God.
Hey, the Most High said, look, I'm God. I'm him. Read.
The faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him.
He said, look, I keep covenant and I keep mercy with them that love him. If you love me, hey, we good. And we know love is an action word. So you're gonna have honor to him. You got respect on his name. You're gonna do what he say. Or you're gonna serve him. You're gonna obey him. And you good with him. And you good in my books. Read.
And keep his commandments.
And they keep his commandment. And you do what he say. Read.
To 1,000 generations.
Hey, hey, so your children's children. Hey, y'all good. Because of course, if you doing something, your kids gonna follow suit. And you're gonna be teaching these things, right? But what?
And repay them.
And do what?
Repay them.
And he repay them. He get back.
That hate him to their face.
He gonna do it subliminally.
To their face.
No, behind your back.
To their face.
Nah, he get down and he repaid them to their face. Read.
To destroy them.
To do what?
To destroy them.
The Most High are nice.
To destroy them.
And he said to destroy them. Read.
He will not be slack.
No, he gonna do it tomorrow.
He will not be slack.
Maybe later.
He will not be slack.
He ain't gonna be slack. He gonna get up on you, pull up to your face to destroy you. That's what he said that.
He will not be slack to him that hated him. He will repay him to his face.
To his what?
To his face.
He said that. He ain't gonna be slack and he gonna repay you to your face. That sound like a nigga on the street. I'm gonna pull up on you, right? You owe me, I'm gonna pull up on you. Hey, that's how the Most High get down, man. You gotta, people be, that's why I said, because everybody, they only teach the love. And anybody that is so nice and lovable, people play those type of people, right? They say the nice guy finished last, right? They use them, play them, right? Smile in your face, but do dirt behind your back, right? Say things behind your back, and that's how they do the Most High, right? They say they love them in church, turn around and do all type of wickedness, man, and go back in the church on Sunday like ain't nothing happened.
Right.
You was in the strip club, you was in the club, you was over here, you was over there, right? You spit the block, you smoked the, you hit the blunt, you did this, you did that, and now you holy on Sunday. And then you all back over. No, you playing in the Most High face. And that's why people be wondering, give me Isaiah chapter 45 and verse number 7. Because the Most High kills too, and he makes alive. I know you heard this when you grew up.
You say God kill.
Yeah, we gonna read
God
it.
don't kill people.
Oh, let's read it.
This the book of Isaiah.
See, this is,
God don't really kill.
nah, I understand why you say that, brother. Because we was taught, see? You see how the Most High work?
God loves
What we just read in the Bible? God do what?
Hey,
He repay you to your what?
bless you, make you on your word.
And he said he'll repay you to your what?
Your death.
To your face, to destroy you.
I mean, yeah. But I mean,
Let's read that. So it's a balance, the Most High is a balanced God.
I read the
It's good and it's bad. All right, read that.
This
the book of Psalms.
Okay, got you.
This the book of This the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness.
God said, look, I form the light and I create darkness. Right? It's a yin, quote unquote yin and a yang. You got the dark and you got the light. Read.
I make peace and create evil.
What did God do?
I make peace and create evil.
God make peace and he create evil. What do he do? What else he do?
I, the Lord, do all these things.
Give me say Deuteronomy
Deuteronomy
32
Yeah.
and verse, I believe verse number 9. That's what I want.
This the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse
See that?
26.
32 and 26.
Is it Deuteronomy?
Hold on.
I think is it Exodus?
Yeah, Exodus. That's what it is. Exodus.
This the book of Exodus, chapter 32 and verse 6.
32 and 39. See
39.
that?
32 and 39.
Con.
This the book of Exodus. Ain't no 39.
Exodus 32 and 39.
No.
Deuteronomy.
This the book of Deuteronomy.
Check this out, brother.
Chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I am he, and there is no God with
He
me.
said what?
There is no God with me.
Read.
I kill.
He do what?
I kill.
What did God do?
I kill.
What did God do?
I kill. And I make alive.
God said he killed and he make alive. Right? Because the Most High, it's the Most High. If he want to take you out, he can take you, because he formed you. It's just like anybody that creates something, right? If you make music, I can trash that song if I want to. If I make art, I can bar that art up, throw it away. I don't want it no more. And the Most High, he created everybody so he could kill you. And that's what I was saying earlier. If you only teach God love, you ain't gonna really have no fear to the Most High. That he can destroy you at any moment, any time, right? Yeah. And it makes you walk in a more orderly way. Just like a child that knows their parents. If you sneak out that damn house, you're gonna get your ass whooped. That child gonna think twice before sneaking out the crib. He don't want that punishment. You have to have the same, you have to move in the same aspect with the Most High. I know the Most High can destroy me and kill me at any moment. Why wouldn't I serve the living God? Right? Yeah, come on, we can slide down. Why wouldn't I serve the living God? The Most High that created all things. All right? And these are the things we got to do, brother. All right, see that? But in the camp. All right? You see that? You see that? The water, carry the water. All right, we in this thing, man. All praise to the Most High. Right? Lord said he'll make a little sanctuary, man, wherever we go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We in the sanctuary of the Lord.
So what church y'all go to?
Right, we in church right now, brother.
Y'all in church?
Yeah, give me the book of Matthew, 18 and verse number 20, man. This church right now.
Yeah.
The Lord said go out where the people at. You don't bring people all in the church house and you got the deacon at the door and you know the first lady in the front seat and no, man. You gotta go where the people at and meet the people where they at. How you gonna gain people if you only want them to come to your church? We're not looking for church members. We're looking to bring people back to the Most High. That's the main mission. It's not to fill your damn seats up. It's not to get as much money as you can in the collection plate. It's to bring as many souls back to the Most High.
So it's about saving souls.
It's about saving souls, brother. There you go. There you go. All right, read that.
All they do is sing, sing, read the Bible, and say amen.
That's it.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 18 and verse 20.
It's a feel. It's like it. When you go to church, it just make you feel good. That's why they got a bunch of music. They get your spirit riled up. Now you feel good. You leave it. You left. You feel like you caught the Holy Ghost, right?
And they don't do nothing.
And then the nigga go shoot, and then you go kill somebody. And then you go get high somewhere. And then you go freak off somewhere. You go commit adultery somewhere.
I don't drink.
You ain't learned nothing.
They live. They
So-
tell God what he want to hear.
What we commanding our
They
people to
tell
do is,
God what he want to hear.
what we commanding our people to do is,
Not tell God.
you gotta learn God from the Bible.
Learn from the Bible. Know him.
You gotta know him.
Relationship with him.
Yeah, you gotta know him.
Listen to him. When in the song say he
Right.
will destroy the wicked, destroy wicked people.
You
Don't
understand?
the world hate the universe?
You said God gonna do what?
Destroy the wicked.
So God kills.
Yeah.
So read that.
I mean, the world
Now you go again.
The world hates the universe. The
This-
same world.
All right, brother, let me go read this real quick. Read that.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 18 and verse 20. For where two or three are gathered together in my name,
The Lord said where two or three are gathered together in my name,
there I am in the midst of them.
there I am in the midst. So it don't matter. You don't have to be in a church, right? That church,
It's just a
right,
building.
is to get you to come into, right, it's just a building,
It
to
does
come into their religion.
not-
Because in their church, they got this man. Where he at? This guy. Who is this? That's
White Jesus.
That's white Jesus. That's Jesus.
Yeah.
That's Jesus. Right? Who told you that was Jesus, brother?
No, they say it's Jesus, but they don't really know what he look like.
Okay.
If you ain't seen him,
Okay, so
how do you know if he's black or white?
okay. So why you say Jesus, brother?
Because that's what they tell you.
That's what they tell. That's what who tell you?
They, the people
Who
say-
told you that?
People say
What people? What people came with that image, brother? Who came with that? Did the Chinese man come with that image and taught us? Did the Chinese man teach us that image?
No, the Roman.
They said the white man.
The white man.
There you go, brother.
The Roman.
Right?
Yeah, the white man, the Roman.
So
They call
why is it? Because you made the statement. Nobody knows what he looks like, but here it is.
a picture.
The white man came with a white image for you to serve.
Yeah. The white man.
So who is they really making you serve? Who they want you to serve, brother?
Something they created.
Something they created that look like them. The Romans.
The Roman.
So now in your mind, our people during that time, if they not letting you read or write, you can't read the Bible for yourself. They teaching it to you. They come with this image. The same people that got you in slavery, they say, this is your Lord and Savior. Who you gonna bow down to?
Whatever you know.
Whatever you know.
Well, this all we knew.
That's all we knew. The Roman.
The white man.
The white man.
This is our Lord and Savior. The same people that's whipping you, beating your back in, right? Raping your father and your mother, sending your little brother off to damn 1,000 miles away, right?
Yep, the Romans.
And I'm sure during slavery they had somebody that looked like that.
Yeah.
And you gotta turn around. The same he just raped your mother. He sent your little bro off,
Yep.
and you gotta turn around and say that's my Lord and Savior.
The Roman. So they did that in Rome, but the first
It was a psychological
That's what
tactic for us to psychologically bow down to these people and feel like they're our hope. But like the brother just said, nobody know what he looked like. Well, the Bible shows you what he looked like. Let's see what he looked like in the Bible.
This is the book of
And
Revelation.
this is why you couldn't read it right.
Yeah.
That's why we can now read this Bible, understand it, break it down, show you what it really means, give it sense. Because before I got this thing broken down to me, the Bible was like some fairy tale. I ain't get it. It was like, man, it's making my head hurt. I'm finna go smoke. I'm finna go do madness.
In the Romans,
Right? Because this Bible wasn't for the people that taught it to us. This Bible's for us. You said what? You said the Romans want to be head of the Catholic Church. Right, brother.
Because they the ones started the church.
Exactly.
And they the ones started.
They're in the spirit. Right? But it had nothing to do with the Roman Catholic Church.
No, it didn't.
It's about the Israelites.
The Israelites.
Right? Which is us.
Yeah.
So read that. Let's see what Christ looked like. You know what he looked like in the Bible? Do you know what he looked like in the Bible?
Something like a brown.
There you go, brother.
A brown.
So check this out. Read that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13.
Check this out.
And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one likened to the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So he had a long garment on back in the ancient days.
Yeah.
He ain't wear stacked jeans, boot cut jeans and
It was something like a throw.
yeah, sometimes we be out here with the long garment. Yeah, we be having the garments on sometimes. All right, read that.
And a girt about the paths with a golden
Right, he had
girdle.
a girdle on. All right, read it.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So his head and his hairs were white and it was woolly. What does woolly hair look like? Woolly.
Not like people.
Look at his beard. That's woolly. It's like sheep. So woolly hair. Check this out.
Like in the mountains. Like they look like in the mountains.
Woolly hair. Images. Like a sheep. Who got that hair like that?
I mean, everybody back in that time, because you didn't have like.
Well.
Who look like?
It was natural.
Does he have woolly hair?
No.
Nah, he trimmed up.
Yeah, he ain't got no woolly hair. You see that?
Look like in the mountains of Africa.
Yeah, like that's not a good depiction because
Exactly.
it's
So
supposed
that's
to be hair all over like how dude got.
and that's strike one. So he supposed to have woolly hair and it's supposed to be white. Read on. That's like long,
They
stringy.
wanted to put the brown hair on.
Exactly.
Look like he's from the mountains.
Read on.
As white as snow.
Yeah.
And his eyes were as a flame of
And
fire.
he had fiery red eyes. Read.
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
And his feet. What color was his feet?
Like it's a fine braid.
Like what?
Fine braid.
Like brass. So his feet was brown. We know brass is a derivative of brown. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
But that's showing you how dark the complexion was. He was dark skinned.
He was dark skinned.
So our people, when they see this image, it's already ingrained in their mind, passed down from slavery, because trauma passed down from generation to generation. So we automatically see this image, we think about our Lord and Savior, because we're ignorant of the knowledge that the Most High already gave us, that Christ looked just like us.
Yeah.
Now, what would they do to our people during that time that they really taught us that Christ looked like us? It'd empower us. It'll make a young black, so-called black boy, an Israelite young boy, he'll feel like he got power. Because Christ, he was a dark-skinned man, right? He had power upon the earth, right? He's just saved, he's coming back. Because if you really think about it, every nation on the earth, their gods look like them. Who's the god of Buddha? Yeah, what you said? What people? The Chinese. That's their god. The Chinese people, they serve Buddha. Right? What about, what's another god? Krishna. Right? She got 1,000 arms and a dot on her middle of her forehead.
Yeah.
Who serve her? Indians. Okay, what about like Zeus and what people was that? What people?
Greek.
Okay, what people today is that?
White.
There you go. That was their gods. If you watch a bunch of movies, they say the gods. Gotta pray to the gods with a plural on the end. They had many gods.
It's only one guy.
Exactly. So the point I'm trying to, the picture I'm trying to paint.
I mean, they tell you this through they logic though. That's through Greek logic though. That's not.
Yeah. But the picture I'm trying to paint is
I'm with
every nation, their God looks like them.
right.
Even if it's an idol or not, they depict their God to look like them, to serve them because it looks like me. You think a Chinese man gonna serve a so-called black man God?
If they saw it. If they saw it in the flesh,
No, they weren't gonna do that.
They were gonna do
I
that.
ain't gonna stop.
I see what you mean, but you know the idol.
I kind of wonder what happened
They-
when they seen Jesus in the flesh. It was,
They
people.
they did not. They wasn't for him. They wasn't for them. You know the point?
There's actually an account with the Moabites in the book of Numbers where they went up against our God and they knew that our God was real because their prophet said so, but they didn't serve our God.
Yeah.
They kept serving their God after that.
Yeah, because they
Even though
serve
they knew that God is like for real.
like a lot of nations. They serve idols. Like we see today. They got the Buddha stone. I mean, they got the Buddha statue. They got the damn Kaaba stone. They serve idols.
Right.
They need to see a tangible physical item to serve.
Right.
And even when you get into the Bible, a lot of our people during that time, they wanted to move in the same mannerisms as the other people around them. Like, damn, we need a God too. We need a physical thing to serve too. And they went off and the Most High killed them. And you gonna serve me, you don't need no idol to bow down to. And look, I'm showing you how I operate. That's why the Most High split the Red Sea. He brought them this, he gave them manna, he gave them certain things to show his power. You don't need to serve a physical idol. It's built up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's false. You get a point?
I was gonna say, this picture right here is proof that they won't serve no black God. I mean, no black God. This proof. Because they gotta change Christ, color and everything, doctrine and everything.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So even when the Chinese man, even if they call themselves a Christian, it ain't the picture, it ain't the depiction that the Bible shows.
It's the white man.
That's proof.
And there's one last thing.
And that's why.
They have the real images. The
Russian icons.
Russian icons, they released them. Now, when we showed the true depiction, you want to know what the thing they always say is?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Color don't matter.
I just dealt with
Now
that
the
20
truth
minutes.
don't matter anymore.
Yeah, we've been doing this for many years.
Yeah, it's been going like that for
Yeah.
Because why? They will never serve a God that looks like you.
Yeah, they would never
That's
do
the
it.
point.
And yeah, that's a straight fact. Cause we be out here every weekend and week out. You know, we've been out of town the last 2 weeks, but we usually always out here. Whenever we bring that out, we read the Bible like we just did, show that Christ had dark skin, woolly hair, red eyes, they always end up saying that. Well, it doesn't really matter what he looks like.
Right.
No, it does matter.
It doesn't matter.
The imagery always matters.
Right.
Every fact matters.
Every fact matters.
Every fact matters. Like,
Cause this was 2 weeks. What was this? 2 weeks ago or last week?
When?
We asked a so-called white man right here. I asked them
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. I asked them. We brought the same thing out. Showed Christ was dark skinned, whatever. And he was like, well, it doesn't really matter. So I said, if you left an image with your story for your great grandchildren to learn about you, they have an image of you, they can see what you look like. If I go in there and change the picture, change what you look like,
you're not gonna like that.
he said he wouldn't care. He said it doesn't really matter. You know why? Because he couldn't agree to the fact that Christ was a so-called dark-skinned man. He couldn't agree to that. So he had to say, well, I wouldn't really care because, at least they get the story. It's only the story that matters. The picture doesn't, no, it does. He didn't want to agree to the fact that Christ was a dark-skinned man. So he was willing to spin the narrative that he wouldn't care if his children didn't really know what he looked like. And now your great grandfather was a so-called black man. That's the trickery that people say, but we know the truth, brother. And the truth is he looked just like us. And you know what nationality Christ was? Because though he had dark skin, he wasn't a black man. What's our nationality?
I thought he was Israelite.
He was a what?
He was Israelite.
And what are you, brother?
Israelite.
You see that? You see that?
They say we black. But we
Well, no, he wasn't black. He was an Israelite. Christ was an Israelite from the tribe. He was from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Right? Yeah. right? He was an Israelite. So the Most High said, going back to the beginning, the Most High said, look, we need to keep his commandments. And the reason that we going through the things we go through, like you see on this sign, brother, right? All these things happen, it's because we broke the commandments of God, brother.
And they changed Saturday.
So, real quick, yep. They changed it. Constantine. Yeah, Constantine.
Changed it to Saturday.
See that? But in the spirit.
And they want to go even further. And Saturday is really the Sabbath because it's the Sabbath.
Said Saturday is really the Sabbath. Dang,
Look,
brother in the spirit, man.
But you know, you people can't say Saturday without saying Sabbath. They mispronounce it to confuse you. They say it's a Saturday or a Saturday, like a day of
10 more minutes.
or like a Saturday.
That's the spirit, man. He said you can't say Saturday without saying Sabbath, man.
Right. You can't.
You know what Saturday is in Spanish?
No,
Sabado.
Sabado. See why?
All right, real quick, I don't want to lose the brother. All right, we're gonna get back to you. You in the spirit of the Most High. All right, but I don't want to lose the brother because I don't want him to get lost in the things that we saying, because he might not be up to par on what we saying. You know it. I don't like going over people's head. I want everybody to be included in the conversation.
Right.
So real quick to go back to what we were saying, any punishment is to do what? Make you learn, right?
Yeah.
So we understand now that the reason we go through the things we go through is because we broke God's word. So we need to go back to doing what God said. And what we left off is, what are the things God wants us to do that we keep breaking?
It's all in the book.
There it is. So let's figure something out.
All in Revelation.
Let's figure it out. Well, we going to the commandments that God wants us to do. Like you said,
The book of Psalms.
like you said, the Sabbath. That's one of the commandments God wants us to keep.
Remember the Sabbath? And people say they don't know what they need.
And
This the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
do what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
God said, remember the Sabbath day.
And keep it holy.
You ask 10 about people on the street, I bet maybe one of them can get it right. Maybe one, maybe two. You know, if you've been in church, but nobody remembered the Sabbath. What's the Sabbath? Oh, hold it. I know you know. Nope. Because this part of the 10 Commandments. The Lord said, remember the Sabbath day. We're gonna show you what the Sabbath is. Read that.
To keep it holy.
So the Sabbath day is a holy day. Whenever you hear the word holy, holy means set apart. Like God said, we're a holy people. We're supposed to be set apart from what everybody else do. So the holy day, which is the Sabbath, is set apart from all the other 6 days of the week. And the Lord's going to show you what you can do and can't do in that day. Read that.
Salaki. 6 days shalt thy labor and do all thy
So
work.
God said, look, so it's 7 days of the week. You got 6 days to labor and do all your work. Do whatever you got to do. Put your brick in, work, get your bread up, whatever. But what?
But the seventh day.
But the what?
But the seventh day.
But the 7th day. What's the 7th day of the week?
Saturday.
Nope.
Saturday.
What is it?
Saturday.
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 And that's the thing I said I didn't want to go over your head, because what he was saying is back during what was that, during the time of the Romans, Constantine changed it from Saturday to Sunday for the Sabbath day. Right? Because the Sabbath day is really the 7th day of the week. Because if you look at your calendar, Saturday is the last day. Then it goes Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday last.
Yeah.
Right? But they changed it because they wanted to worship the sun. That's what the white people do. They want to worship the sun. But I don't want to get too far gone. So God said you got 6 days to do all your work, but the 7th day, which is Saturday, is the Sabbath day. And let's read on.
Salaki. But the 7th day is the Sabbath day of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
What can't you do?
Do any work.
God said on the 7th day, which is a rest day, Shabbat means rest.
Yeah.
You can't do any work. The Most High wants you to reset. And like the brother was saying, that's why a lot of places they close on Sunday, because they following that Roman ideology to rest on a Sunday. But the real day is Saturday. You're supposed to not work on a Saturday. Because the Most High wants you to rest. You got to rejuvenate. You got to get your body back right. So you need rest. You literally need rest so your body can rejuvenate.
What do we say to do on Sunday?
Sunday is just it's the first day of the week. You can work.
Yeah.
You can work
You
again.
go to church on
You can work. You
Work
can get back to it. But that 7 day with the Saturday, you can't work. And even if the church says the Sabbath is on Sunday, they still go to work.
Right.
They still go to work. They still do whatever they want to do. They're not even really. They go out to eat. They do whatever. They're not doing how God wanted it to be done.
Yeah.
Everything's supposed to be shut down on the Sabbath day.
Yep.
Stores closed. Everybody with their family. You resting. You're getting your body back right to restart the week.
Yeah.
But you see how this world push it. Ain't no rest. Mandatory overtime. We calling you in. Hey, we need you to put in 8. Can you put in 8? Well, I ain't really asked you. Just come on in. Right?
Yeah.
Man, hey, we was working at Coca-Cola. Hey, you had to call the line to see if you called in.
Yeah.
Ain't no you gotta come in. You have to come in. If your name is on that, you on that list. Like, damn, man. I hope I don't hear my name, man.
Yeah.
Damn, please don't hear my name.
It's like watching the weather.
Man, please don't say my name. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, we was the drivers, but
Oh, okay.
you hear their name, you gotta come in on your off day,
Hurt.
right?
Yeah.
It was called like the work for. I forgot what it was called.
I don't know.
You forced in or something.
Yeah.
It was called forced in, I think.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Most High wants you to rest. So look, the 7th day is a rest. It's a set apart day. You serve me. You get the time to serve me. You know what I'm saying? You get the time to be with your family. Or you can be out here doing the work, preaching the word, whatever.
You can
Right?
serve
But this
God.
world don't give us rest. Right? So read on. And I want that Nehemiah after that.
Slaughter. In it thou shalt not do any work,
Can't do no work.
thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
So nobody, so if you got a business, your family members, nobody can do no work. Read on.
4 and 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth,
So the Most High made heaven and earth, all the creation in 6 days. Read.
the sea and all that in them is,
And what God do?
and rested the 7th day.
He did what?
Rested the 7th
The
day.
Most High ceased from his work. That don't mean he went to sleep.
Yeah, stop.
He stopped. He ceased from his work. And we got to cease from our work on the 7th day. Right?
Yeah.
And you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Right? You working all damn day, non-stop. You don't even get you just bought a crib. You can't even relax in your crib.
No,
Right?
No, they ain't doing
You just
that.
using the bed to go to sleep. You back at work. Bed, go back at work. Hey, you know, you get the Sabbath day, you relax. You chill out. Right?
Yeah.
And they took this day very serious in the ancient days.
Yep, they took it serious.
Let's see what the Israelites
They went
did.
to church
Right? Because there's a man named Nehemiah.
They worship
See, this is,
God.
they don't want to teach us about our forefathers, man. They teach us about Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman. They only teach you that you was a slave or a Negro trying to fight for equal rights to be with the white man.
They fight
To be equal with the white man. I want to sit at the white man table. I want to vote with the so-called white man. I want to fight with the so-called white man. I want to marry the so-called white woman, right?
Hey, man.
I want to have mixed babies that had the good hair,
White women
right?
better than black women.
Yeah. So
The white people think they
So,
think they better than the black.
read that.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31.
So this is one of our. This is an Israelite. This is one of our forefathers. See, our forefathers got down.
Yeah.
They wasn't no weak men. They stood 10 toes down for the Most High.
And they didn't put
Just like how our men today, they stand 10 toes down for a block they don't own, right? They stand 10 toes down for some Negroes they just met, right? They say 10 toes down for whatever, man. Hey, our forefathers, they stood 10 toes down for the name of the Most High.
and they-
So let's see how Nehemiah got down real quick.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 13 and verse 21.
19.
All right, 19. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath,
Before the what?
before the Sabbath,
So before it got dark, because according to the ancient days, the new day began when the sun goes down. Today they tell you the new day begins when?
sun come up.
Nope. When is
When it hits a certain time.
a certain time? 12 o'clock. Midnight.
Yeah, when the sun.
They say 12 o'clock, that's a new day.
Yeah, midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah.
You think they kept midnight back then? In the middle of the night? You ain't had no clocks. How would you know when the next day starts?
The sun gone.
The sun.
The sun.
So the new day is not in the middle of the night at 12.
No,
The new day is when the sun goes down.
Go down.
Goes down. So when it gets dark, it goes down. That's the day ending and the new day beginning. And that's with anything. Anytime it gets dark, I mean it's the ending of something.
Yeah.
The-
That make a little more sense.
The end of a movie, it gets dark. You might be watching a television show, right? You see it get dark, you know it's ending, and then the light come back up. It's the next what?
Scene.
It's the next scene or the next episode. Okay, it's the next episode now. Okay, or the next scene. Okay, it's over. That scene's over, and now it's the next scene because it got dark and then it got light. So you know it's the next day because it get dark, then it get light. Right? So the new day begins when the sun goes down. So when we reading this, read that one more time.
And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark
When it was starting to get dark before the what?
before the Sabbath,
Before the Sabbath. So when the sun was coming down, the Sabbath was coming in. So what happened?
I commanded that the gate should be shut
Hey, shut these gates up.
and charged that they should not be open till after the
They
Sabbath.
closed up shop. Hey, shut these gates up. No stores can be open, right, until the Sabbath is over. Ain't nobody, because he had to press the people. Look, ain't nobody working around here. Ain't nobody doing no work. Ain't nobody opening no stores. I'm shutting everything down. Right, that's what Nehemiah said. He was applying pressure. Nehemiah was applying pressure. Hey, I'm closing these gates. Ain't nobody coming. Right? So you can't read this like a white pastor. Oh, he closed the gates when the sun went down. And oh, Nehemiah, you were so nice. And you said it so sweet. We know he ain't said sweet because he our people. Let's see what he did. Read that.
Verse 21.
Check this out.
Then I testified against them and said unto them,
What'd he say?
why lodge ye about the wall?
Why you sitting by the wall? Because what they was doing is Nehemiah closed the gate and they sitting by the gate waiting for that sun to go down so they can get back selling. He just waiting by the wall. I can't wait till this Sabbath over, boy. I'm finna make my little plays. Right? Yeah, because you just waiting for the store to be open again. You ain't serving the Most High. You ain't spending time resting. You just waiting for the sun to go down so you can get back to selling.
Yeah.
Right? He said, why you sitting over here? Why you by the wall? Read.
If ye do so again,
If you do what?
if you do so
If
again,
you come over here again, sitting by this wall, waiting for this Sabbath to be over, what's gonna happen?
I will lay hands on
What
you.
you gonna do?
I will lay hands on
You
you.
gonna do what?
I will lay hands on you.
What that mean, brother?
Lay hands on
He said he gonna lay hands on you. You come around here, by these gates, and it's gonna be some problems.
Why?
Because he stood 10 toes, because they were trying to break the Sabbath. You over here waiting for the Sabbath so you can be by the wall and go sell something. Give me Amos 8 and verse number 5 real quick and I'm gonna pass it. Check this out. Because it's not in the right spirit. How is it that you're supposed to be resting, serving the Most High, and all you're doing is sitting by the gates, waiting for the Sabbath to be over so you can start selling again? That's not in the right spirit.
Yeah, you keep praising God, you know.
Well, they wasn't doing it in the right spirit because all they want to do is sell. It's gonna say that real quick. Read that.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 5, saying, when will the moon, when will the new moon be gone, that we may sell corn?
That we may what?
Sell corn.
Right? So they said, look, when is it gonna be over so we can start selling again? Meaning in their mind, they don't really care. They just waiting for it to be over so I can just go start selling. I wasn't trying to make my pay, I'm trying to make my bread. It's the same way with our people today. Right? Let it been a blackout or something. I can't wait for this over with, man. I'm trying to go get these plays, man. We all,
You know, it gotta happen on a special day to be the
yeah,
same.
exactly. So, but that's why Nehemiah had to go over there and be like, look, don't come over here no more.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta close because they were trying to sell on the Sabbath day. Look, I'm closing these gates. Don't nobody come over here. If you come over here, I'm putting hands on you. That's how they got down. Because he's an ambassador for the Lord, meaning he represents the Lord. If you're a representation of the Lord, and you got to do what the Lord would do if he was on earth. And you stopping all sin, all wickedness, all things that's against God. And that's what we try to do. We try to stop our people from going against God. And sometimes it might come off as harsh or a way that they might not like it, but it's a savior. Everything that is of saving is not nice. If somebody that you hold dear to your life was in the middle of the street, somebody going 80 miles per hour down Delmar, what you gonna do?
Try to grab him.
You gonna try to grab him, you gonna hey! Get out that street! Right? It might not come off as nice, right? Or you might push them hard as hell, boom. They might break something, they might, whatever, they might hit their head. It might hurt, you might get a couple bruises, but it was to save your life. And sometimes it be just what somebody might need, because everything can't always be soft. If you say, hey, get out the street, that might kill him. That might kill him. All right, sometimes you might have to get that sharp rebuke, like, hey, this gonna really kill you. And somebody that love you always gonna correct you. They're not just going, yes, man, yeah. Nah. No, you got bros around you, whatever, real friends, they gonna correct you. Like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Or you shouldn't have never did that. Or X, Y, and Z. So they looking out for your best interest. You can't have yes man in this thing. And that's what we do out here, is to correct our people to come back to the Most High and do what God said. But the brother gonna come up. If you want to stay, the brother gonna break down some more things. If you got any questions you ever had about the Bible, stuff that just didn't make sense, whatever, hey, through the spirit of the Most High, we got the answers, brother. That's what we come out here for. We don't give a damn about the rain. We be out here when it's damn freezing.
Yeah, it was -7.
And we be out here. We did it in the world. You out there trying to make a sale. You out there hot. You out there cold, right? You did it for the woman. You went miles to go see her, right? You did all these things, and we doing it on the right-hand side for the Most High. Because we about the Most High business, man. If we ain't out here, hey, who gonna do it? So we out here, rain, sleet, snow. This ain't nothing to us. We count it all joy. We sacrifice our life, man, for this thing, man. I'm gonna pass it to the brother. Come here, show. Come here.
God, all praise to the Most High. Brother. God. So, brother, did you have any questions about the Bible? Anything that you may have learned? About God, about Christ? You learned something new today, that the Most High God ain't all love.
That's facts. I can't really say it off the tip of my head, because I gotta go deep in depth. But yeah.
Okay.
I learned a lot though. I learned a little bit more, but I mean, it just when stuff was kind of knew a little bit. I ain't know too much of all of that, but it kind of made more sense.
Okay. Well, he touched on the Sabbath day. We're gonna touch on 2 more commandments to make it for completion. Give me Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. Because as being that holy people, same way as just keeping a day holy, we're supposed to be holy. So in all manners of what we do in the earth, our life looks different than everybody else.
Right.
Right? Our mannerisms are different than other people. That's why when we come out here, it looks like a spectacle. People ain't never seen this before, because they've never seen the so-called black people not being how they perceive them to be. How do they look at so-called black people in the world? If it's a large gathering of them, is it good or bad?
Bad.
Bad. They got a damn bottle in their hand, they got guns under their arm, or they smoking. And that's the stereotype that they push, and our people willingly accept. Why? Because that's what's pushed in the media. And that's what women love now. And men seek to please women. So now what we do is, I'm gonna follow the trend. I see women like this, now I'm gonna be like that. I went to school with a lot of people that's not like that. Right. I went to school in the county. They not from the city. Now everybody gangbanging. Where we get that from? I be knowing people. I'm like, they posting videos with guns. Hey brother, you played soccer. Yeah. You didn't even play football or bat, you played soccer. And I look at this stuff and I'm like, you're just fitting in with what the world wants you to be. But we can't be that. We're looked at as fools, you know what I mean? But we count it all joy for the Most High's sake. Right, so read that.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse 7.
Go ahead.
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
You know what swine is? Pork. You eat pork? Okay, read.
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he chewed not the cud.
Because there's two attributes for animals to be clean that the Most High gave us. They have to have a split hoof, which you would see a pig does have a split hoof. Their hoof is split. But they don't chew the cud, which means they don't digest their food, spit it back up, and chew it again. Like a cow has 5 stomachs. So that means it has to go through each stomach to purify all the parasites and the uncleanness out. A pig has just one stomach like we do. But pigs have no sweat gland. They have nothing to mitigate the diseases in their body. That's why they're full of parasites. Right? So the Most High is saying they're unclean and he made them that way. When you look at a pig, what do they eat?
Shit.
Everything. They literally call their food slop because it's a mixture of trash. It's dead bodies, the trash you had all week. You throw a little of the animal leftovers in there, and then they eat it. And it looks and smells horrible. But that's their job, is to be a trash can upon the earth. Because we weren't supposed to be eating stuff in plastic wrappers, and we ate the food from the land, and what we didn't, we gave to the animals to feed them, specifically the pigs. So keep going.
He is unclean to you.
No, he's clean.
He is unclean to you.
The pig is unclean unto us, read.
Of their flesh shall you not eat.
No, we can eat it.
Of their flesh shall you not eat.
So we have to learn how to cut pig out completely.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, whether it be bacon, sausage, pepperoni, learn how to cut that out completely because it kills our people. You already got the mind that I don't really eat it like that. Well, shit, it can't be that good. Cut it out all the way. And let's start living holy according to God, because God judges us by our actions, as the brother brought out. And this is a small step you can take to show that you really believe in the Lord. Right? Keep going.
And their carcass shall you not touch.
The pigs are so unclean, Lord said, don't even touch their dead bodies. Read.
They are unclean to you.
Go ahead.
These shall you eat of all that are in the water.
So now we also have certain things that we can eat in the water. What you like to eat that come out the water? Huh?
Oh wait, you said what would I like, or would I like to eat that comes out the
Yeah,
water?
what do you eat that comes out the water?
I don't really eat a lot of fish. I mean, salmon not real. I'll say catfish. That's pretty much it.
Okay. You like shrimp at all? None of that other stuff?
No.
Okay, we said, and see that, but in the spirit. So you said catfish
I just
though.
never like seafood anyway.
Keep reading that.
Whatsoever that have fins and scales.
It says whatsoever has what?
Fins and scales.
Does catfish have fins and scales?
That I wouldn't know.
They have fins, but they don't have scales.
Right.
What do catfish eat in the water?
I wouldn't know that either.
They're called bottom feeders. They eat the poop and they clean up the water, the bottom of the water, to make sure it doesn't get dirty. That's their job. They're like a pig. Catfish don't eat the same thing as the
So what's good to eat out of the water then?
fish with fins and scales. You have salmon, you got cod, you got
I thought
bass.
salmon was man-made though.
Tilapia is man-made,
Tilapia.
not salmon. Because you got salmon that swims in the river. That's what bears eat. Right? They go in right when spring break, they got the salmon run where all those salmon are just jumping out the water. Those aren't man-made, right? And they get real big too, man. They're huge. But tilapia, those were raised on farms. Those were bred to be a fish. They're not. I wouldn't consider them real either. That's man-made. So,
And the thing I love about the Most High, we make it so simple to understand.
it's plain.
That a kid can understand. If you're out there fishing, you get a fish, all you gotta look for is 2 things.
Fins and scales.
That's it. You're good.
So when you look at catfish, they have a leather skin. They don't have scales. They have like a mucus membrane around them with leathery skin. That's why you gotta peel it. But with scales, you scrape them. So those are different. So you gotta refrain from the catfish. There's many of fish that we can eat, and then there's many that we can't eat as well, such as the shrimp, crab, the lobster, the octopus, the squid. Right? Those things are to not be digested because it hurts our people. It creates a lot of parasites in us. Because if they're eating to clean up the seafloor and the bottom of the waters,
Yeah,
we eating all the bad stuff.
Right.
Same as the pig would be,
Yeah.
right? So you willing to start taking those steps for the Most High God?
I mean, I don't really eat pork like that, period.
Okay. What about the catfish?
I mean, I don't really eat that as much, but I mean, I eat it, yeah.
Okay, you willing to stop though? That'd be the question.
I can put anything.
All praises to the Most High. Hey, that's the thing, because you control your vessel.
Yeah.
The catfish don't control
It's all
you.
mental.
That pork don't control you.
Yeah.
You say, hey, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. That's how I was. I cold cut pork. I stopped doing that, right? I really didn't eat fish like that besides salmon anyway.
I mean, I don't really eat fish.
So,
like that,
so
it ain't really too hard to quit.
what none of that hard to quit, and that's what we have to be getting back to, right? Give me just press it. Yeah, give me 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse number 16. Right, we're gonna show you something else. I mentioned it earlier, when they see our people, they place a stigma upon us that we have to be doing one of these things. What's something that our people do today that is not good for our body, that when we get around each other we do?
Cigarettes.
Okay, cigarettes, and what else?
Tobacco.
Tobacco, and what else? Something we do widely. Hey, you got that? You know what?
Weed.
There you go. Do you think weed is lawful to be smoked?
I mean, I really don't know. You're not supposed to smoke weed?
We're not supposed to smoke at all. That's why I said the tobacco. And because what do you do when you smoke? You do what? What's the next when you exhale? Well, a lot of people cough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're hurting yourself. God don't want you to hurt yourself.
Your body is rejecting it because you wouldn't go into a burning building and take a large, deep inhale. You're going to get lightheaded from that too. You're going to get a nice high. You might not wake up. All right.
That's that real fire.
Yeah, that's that real fire. All right. So we have to understand, like, put things in a practical use.
Right.
If I do this, would I do it on a large scale? No, because it'll kill me. All right, so why do I do it here? And then we have to start asking that question, because the reason we do everything, the reason we wake up and put clothes on, it's the reason we wake up and go to work, right? So read this.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Go ahead.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So you have to know that you're the temple of the Most High, that the Spirit dwells inside of you. Go ahead.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think if you keep defiling your temple, that, well, I'm going to give an analogy. Say this storefront was a house right here. And when you went in there, it's damn pizza boxes all on the ground. It's dishes month old with food on them, right? It's damn fruit flies flying all over the place. It's an eerie, dark place. And it's just a lingering smell and smoke in there. Would you want to live there?
I could, but I wouldn't.
Right.
I wouldn't want to, but if I had to, I can adapt.
Right. Do you think the Most High would stay in that temple?
Hell no, because cleanliness is next to godliness.
That's what we're really saying, right? So, God, we are the temple of God. If we defile our temple, you said God wouldn't stay in there, because now you're defiling it. God don't like that. So read.
Like,
Flip back.
Good point.
like. Verse 17. If any man defile the temple of
So
God,
if you do defile that temple, read.
him shall God destroy.
What the Lord say?
Him shall God destroy.
So we don't want to be destroyed. Because what the Lord's going to say is, this place needs to be condemned. Like a business that is infested with rats and bugs. They condemn that. And they have to tear that building down. Because it's infested and there is no fixing it. So if we continue to live the life that we all once lived, which was defiling our temple, the Most High will kill us eventually. Because it's going to come a day when we have to answer for our actions. Right? And when that day comes, no man knows. That's why deaths seem to be random. No, they're not random. They're calculated deaths by the Most High. That's why he kills and he makes alive.
Right.
The whole purpose of birth, the Most High ordains that. The whole purpose of life being taken, the Most High ordains it. So we want to get our people out of the way of death and bring them back into the way of life.
Right.
Because even though we did it, it's now not too late for us. You said it earlier. What do we have to do now that we realize our error? Give me Acts 3. You can drop everything. Acts 3. You said fix it? How? How do we fix it?
Penny.
Repenting.
This
Right.
book of Acts.
I loved it when he said that earlier. I read that.
Acts chapter 3 and verse 19.
Uh-huh.
Repent ye, therefore,
Uh-huh.
and be converted.
And what?
And be converted,
Read.
that your sins may be blotted out.
That the Most High not gonna remember that no more. Because you wanna know what you're starting to do with that house? Clean it up. You're taking the trash out. You're taking the filth out, and you repainting the walls. It's become you're remodeling. It's you gutted the whole interior. You put new beams up. You put a new roof on it.
Right.
You put new paint.
Right.
Now it's a new house. And the Lord is pleased with that. Now He can dwell in there. Right? Read that. Give me Psalms 19 and verse number 7.
Yeah.
It's a logic. And with that repenting, you acknowledging your sin. Damn,
Yeah.
did it? I feel dirty, man. I gotta get right. I gotta clean up.
Right. Read that.
This is the book of Psalms,
Now we're gonna show you how to be converted. Read.
chapter 19 and verse number 7.
Because it said, repent ye therefore and be converted.
Right.
So the first step is to repent and change. Read.
The law of the Lord is perfect,
Uh-huh.
converting the soul.
The law of the Most High is what converts us. Because now it actually changes you. And it makes you walk on the right path instead of just, like we said earlier, confessing with your mouth and not changing. That doesn't do anything. Like a brother always make an example. You come home, you tell your wife you love her, but you put her on a full Nelson every time you see her. And she hate that. She hate when you come home. That's not love. You know what I mean?
Figure 4.
Yeah, put her in a figure 4, make her tap out. Say, I love you, get on up. Yeah, the walls of Jericho. She hate that, right? That's how the Most High is. Don't tell me you love me and then spit in my face and not do what I tell you. So this is the steps that we have to come back to. So, brother, if you are, participant in smoking, you got to announce that. You got to move forward. Like you said, it's nothing that you can't stop. Because we've all been there, and guess what? We not better than you.
Been there.
Right? We've been in that same position, the same stronghold, the same struggle. And I say if I can do it, anybody can do it. And that's how we're too great of a people to not look at ourselves like that. Now, let me ask you, do you smoke? Okay. Now let's get down to the actual reason. Why?
Good question.
Good feeling?
A good feeling. It comes with a good feeling, so that means before you really weren't in a good space. Before you hit that blunt. And you use that to, some people say escape, cope, relax for a little bit. But what you relaxing from? Now here's the question you have to ask yourself, because if you never fix the root of the problem, you're just going to replace one bad habit with another. You're going to put down smoking and start drinking. See it all the time. So why do you think you do it? And you got a Wisdom of Solomon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because for me, when I was smoking, and I might can answer this for him, I think it gets to a point where you don't even know why you're doing it no more. Like you said, it's just something that you get so used to doing, you don't even know the purpose anymore. You just do it just to get the feeling, like you said.
Right.
You just want to feel it.
Right.
It's a habit now. I don't even know why I do it. I just do it to get high, it's recreation. I just smoke, to eat, sleep. I'm just hanging out, I'm bored.
16, 12.
Yeah. I mean, you're just doing it.
Right.
It gets to that point where you just even lose the
Purpose of why.
purpose of even why you even started. Even if it was a purpose from the start. Because some people just do it and then they just get hooked.
Yeah. Would you say that? You agree with that sentiment, or
Yeah, I don't really know how I really it started.
okay?
Everybody doing it.
And
Nah, cause I had to go back and think on that on my own. I really can't remember. I remember when I started, but I don't remember what was the specific reason. It wasn't for nobody else. I smoked by myself.
okay, well, we'll challenge you to do that when you leave her. Meditate on why. Think upon why you decided to do that, because a lot of people say, "Hey, I know it's bad for me." Would you agree that it's bad for you?
I wouldn't say it's bad for you.
Well, does it damage your lungs? Smoking in any case.
I mean, yeah, over time it's gonna make your lungs black for sure. But
Right. And your lungs are not an organ that heals itself. They never can heal the things that what is in there. Like your liver can, your pancreas can. They can start healing themselves if you feed them right. You know what I mean? Put the proper nutrients in there. Your lungs can't. So that you have to know that it's killing you slowly, like you said, over time. And eventually people get lung cancer, and eventually people die. So from any form of smoke, because weed, just because it's not tobacco and people haven't been smoking it readily like tobacco. The study was on tobacco, chief, because kids were smoking it. They allowed them to smoke it in school. You know, they had in high school you had a rest area to go smoke.
We had a smoke.
It was promoted to go. They had if you ever watched the Flintstones back in the day, like on an old tape, it would promote smoking, a child show.
In my old high school, they had a lounge
For smoking.
for smoking. High school kids.
I was gonna say, man, you gotta look at it like what happens if you watch fighting, boxing, and anything. You watch UFC. Just what happens if somebody keeps punching somebody in the rib,
your rib
in the body?
Your rib can break.
At the end of the day, that's how you gotta look at it.
Yeah, rib damage.
Because it's not just you got smoke that you smoking. Hey, you got chemtrails, you got all type of pesticides, all that adds up because it's affecting your lungs.
Right.
So yeah, the last thing you do might be smoke a blunt, and then your rib then shut down.
And look, I forget who it is. He may be a football player that he's retired, but he's been good for some years. And now he has ALS, where he can't speak no more. Chris Johnson, CJ2K. Remember the running back who had one of the fastest 40-yard dashes for the Titans?
Yeah.
He can't speak no more. He has to use a computer to talk, a voice box. Now, he was fine when he played, and 10, 15 years after, he was still fine. Guess what caught up with him? All that damage he took in the NFL. So all that smoking eventually is going to catch up with you, whether you see it now or later. But like I said, the study was chiefly on smoking cigarettes because that's what everybody was smoking. Now everybody's smoking weed. What you think the study's going to show up eventually? Weed hurts you, yes. Yep. And there's an actual study right now that a college did that it lowers your testosterone and your sperm count. Like it's not, it lower, like when they say it lower your brain cells, that's for real. Like all of it slowly kills you because you're putting something that is harmful, smoke in all categories, inside your body. And now your body has to take away from building itself up to help fight that stuff off. So you have to look at it like that on a medical level as well. And so you have to denounce that as well because it's slowly taken away from you reaching your potential in a sense. That makes sense? Okay. You had something you
I was gonna say, just a side note, anything you do unnatural probably almost is harmful to you. If you hold back your turds too much, that could be harmful to you.
Yeah.
It's a study on that. Because you know it ain't nothing. You releasing things when you do things like cry or just just think about it. When you need to talk to somebody, you don't talk. All that matters.
Yeah.
So as a man, we've been taught when we was young, don't cry. So at times, after a while, that works up on your heart. You know what I'm saying? That you're not doing something that's natural. It works on your heart. Then next thing you know, you have a heart attack early.
They say
because you're working your heart.
You hold your bladder. Yeah. Your bladder get weaker when you get older. Anything you hold in, that's supposed to come out. Hey man, if it's unnatural, let it go. And that's the purpose of it. So we're going to read this real quick. Because this also could be another reason that a lot of our people start smoking.
This the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 12. For it was neither herb,
So it's
nor,
not the herb, read,
nor modifying plaster
nor the medicine, read,
that restored them to health.
that didn't make you whole. Medicine nor herbs, that's not what's going to make you whole. Because again, the power of life and death is in the hand of the Lord. Read.
But
I think his name was he was one of the Rockefellers, David Rockefeller. He had 8 heart transplants.
Transplant, yeah.
They put 8 hearts in him, and they all kept failing. Why? Because the Lord wanted him to die. Ain't no escaping death, man. Right? He's not immortal. Go ahead.
but thy word, O Lord,
But what?
thy word, O Lord,
Read.
which healeth all things.
Because the Most High can restore you. The Most High can make you whole. He can make you upright again and take sickness from you. He took sickness, was it from Hezekiah? I believe it was Hezekiah. He was on his deathbed. He repented to the Lord, and the Lord allowed him to live an extra few years because he was going off at the latter end of his life, and the Lord struck him with an illness, and he repented, and the Lord removed the illness from him. Now, it didn't make him immortal, but he had a longer life period, and he didn't die from a sickness. So it's not the things of this world that's going to make us whole and make us stop feeling hurt. Because a lot of times people smoke due to the hurt that they go through. They lean upon a blunt. Man, I had a long, stressful day. I'm going to lean upon this. Well, Solomon, the wisest king to ever live, told you to lean upon the words of the Lord. This is going to comfort you. Give me Romans 15:4 real quick. Drop everything. Give me Romans 15:4.
God.
These words are what's going to comfort you. They're going to bring you hope. They're going to bring you, teach you patience. Right? Read that.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime,
These things were written aforetime for what?
were written for our learning.
They're written for our learning. That I see what he went through. The wise thing for me to do is learn and not go through it. I don't experience sorrow because I seen the sorrow they went through. And sometimes you bump your head and you go through it anyway. But you would have been like, damn, if I see somebody else going that way, I'm going to tell them, don't do it. I've been there. Read.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Might have what?
Might have hope.
So comfort and patience of the scripture, we're going to have hope because we know that our end, right, and the latter end of this world, we're going to be going into the kingdom. When the Most High sends his son back, he's coming to gather up all his people that are righteous to make it into the kingdom. And the kingdom's going to be on earth. That's why you have to make your calling and election sure now. You don't want to, ain't no afterlife where you go into pearly gates and into the third heaven. It's not real. That's why people live out their judgments upon earth, right? Give me that in 2nd Ezra 14 and 35.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra.
14 and 35.
14 and 35. Somebody. For after death shall the judgment come,
Uh-huh.
when we shall live again.
When what?
We shall live again.
So after death, the judgment is going to come when we live again. That's why you see people come out with infirmities, missing limbs, missing chromosomes. Because the Most High gave them a judgment for what they did in their former life. Doctors can't explain it. Why does baby come out like this? I don't know. Why do they have missing limbs or they don't know. The baby look healthy. No cause for it. But it's because the Most High is judging them. Make sense? That's how you know that our life is going to begin. Our kingdom is going to be upon earth. Because it's where man was created to dwell upon earth, to have dominion over everything on earth. What would be the point of that if we're going to go to heaven? And then we're going to live the best life in heaven. If our life was meant to be lived upon earth. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to give you one more. Give me Matthew chapter 6 and verse number 9. Now this in the Lord's Prayer. And that's how this really solidifies. I read this.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
After this manner, Therefore, pray. It's like, pray ye, our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name.
Right.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done. In earth.
Where?
In earth.
As what?
As it is in heaven.
So the kingdom is going to be on earth. We're going to have our dominion and our rulership, just like every other nation has. Except ours isn't going to end after this. Every other people had their time. The Greeks, the Romans, the Medo-Persians, the Babylonians, the Egyptians. They all had their time to reign. Ours is coming next. So I know you've been up here for a minute, brother. We don't want to hold you, but if you got any more questions. You got any questions about anything?
No, I mean, you kind of answered. I was trying to ask, like, is weed not good? I guess it's not, I guess.
What would a guy say? Is it good?
I guess it was put her as a lesson.
Well, weed's a herb, right?
Yeah.
It has medicinal purposes, correct?
Yeah.
But when you burn it, what does it do to the medicinal purposes? It kills it. When you burn it, it takes away the properties that are meant to heal.
So how was you supposed to eat it?
Well, yeah. When you look at what it is, it's really the CBD oil that heals people. The THC is what gets people high, and that's the feeling that they like.
Yep.
The CBD oil, like if you put it in tea, for people that have
I heard it before.
thick blood, it thins their blood out.
Naturally, it's supposed to look like.
So
Reggie.
it reduces blood clots. So right, you said what?
You know, people say the Reggie.
Yeah.
That's in his normal state.
Yeah, natural.
With the seeds.
Yeah, natural.
Yeah.
They call it Reggie. It's
So-
supposed to be smoked.
Yeah.
That's why they put all the fertilizer on it, and
Yeah.
now it's
Crystals
now it's getting the buds and the you know,
Yeah.
that's the
Moon rock.
sour diesel.
Yeah.
Whatever they got. I mean, they got all type of stuff.
Yeah,
Barack
yeah.
Obama.
Right.
They got all type of crazy.
So the purpose of it is it is for a medicinal purpose, but not everybody needs the medicine.
No, it's
If I don't need an ibuprofen, I'm not just gonna pop ibuprofen. But some people do. Now they're abusing the medicine though. Know what I mean? You just taking
I do,
certain.
I don't get why they do it, but I
Yeah. Well, if you popping up ibuprofen, you're gonna start feeling it. All right. You can turn anything into a drug, right? Food releases dopamine. You eat enough food, it's a drug to you. Start getting that fix.
Yeah, food was like one of the first drugs I was
Sugar, because it releases so much dopamine when you eat it.
That's the number one.
That was the first drug.
Sugar.
That's why it's so addicting. They say it's worse than cocaine.
Yeah.
Like you have withdrawals leaving sugar.
It is if you
Insulin high as hell.
Yeah, your insulin.
It is all the time. It's hella bad.
Yeah. Don't tell nobody put down those sweets if they love sugar, man. They kind of lose it. All right, you had a point.
I got just a precept.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis,
Go ahead.
chapter 1 and verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb, bearing seed.
Bearing what?
Bearing seed.
So it needs to have a seed, read.
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
Right.
And every tree, in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you, it shall be for meat.
And in Old English, when it says meat, it just means food. Because you eat meat. So all those trees with seeds and bearing fruit be consumed, but like food.
Yeah.
But specifically when it's speaking about herbs and stuff, you know, that stuff you can find like
Dirt.
cilantro. Yeah, those are herbs too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anything that you plant. Now, when people get to the medicinal part of it, you have what they called in the ancient world, give me Sirach 39 and verse number 1. You have apothecaries, people that actually mix stuff for the healing. Like you can put ginger, turmeric. They drink them ginger and turmeric shots. Good for your digestive system. Right? Sirach 39. You had a point, King?
I'll bring it out.
Okay, come on.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law.
Maybe I want 38. Give me 38.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 38 and verse 1. Honor a physician.
Do what?
Honor a physician.
Which modern terms that would be a doctor. Yeah.
With the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him.
Right, because you go to them, they say give you prescriptions today for that. Go ahead.
For the Lord have created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor to the king.
Go ahead.
The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be at a moderation.
Right.
The Lord have created medicines out of the earth.
Right. He created those medicines out of the earth. Go ahead.
And he that is wise will not abhor him.
Well, what?
Abhor them.
So and those that are wise not gonna hate them. So we don't hate the herbs that grow up. It's just the way people use them and abuse them that are detestable to the Lord. That makes sense?
Yeah, just use them the way he wanted you to use them.
Right. So what we would chiefly say as people that have smoke, there's other avenues that you can use besides weed to alleviate illnesses in the body. Because we wouldn't want people to go relapse and say, I like this feeling, let me go back to smoking, because they say eating it don't give you the same feeling as smoking. And I kind of miss that feeling. That kind of provoked that lust to go back and smoke. Now, yeah, that's just me personally. Ain't no law against it, but that's the wisdom that I would give somebody that struggled with that. Like if a brother struggle with women, hey brother, don't even look at women.
Man.
It's not a sin to look at women, but hey brother, you don't even need to be married right now. Worry about what God told you to do. Now, I'm not gonna charge a brother with sin if he said, oh, this is beautiful, but I would say, hey brother, fix your eyes somewhere else. Because it's not expedient for you to do that, because then you may fall back into your former habits. Make sense? All praise to the Most High. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God.
Right.
That he may exalt you in due time.
Right.
Casting all your cares.
Doing what?
Casting all your cares.
All your burdens, all your problems. Read.
Upon him.
Upon who?
Upon him.
Read.
For he cared for you.
So don't cast them upon the blunt. Cast them upon the Most High, because he's going to heal you. Hey, brothers have felt alive reading these scriptures and have been comforted on manifold levels by getting the wisdom that the Most High has imparted unto us. You go and read the account of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Job, right? Many of our forefathers, it lifts you up through the spirit because it's beautiful and you can really imagine it in your mind. The things that they went through, the hell that they went through. I give you this. Jacob, he went to work for a man for 7 years for a wife. And guess what? He got played and he was like, nah, I'm not going to give you this daughter. I'm going to give you this one. And he was like, hey, he was kind of distraught. He like, this ain't the daughter I chose. Because he was kind of drunk. And you know, the man went and gave him the other daughter in the tent and he slept with her. He like, damn, you know what? So on another level, he had to work another 7 years for the other daughter. So he was in tribute to this man for 14 years. You look at that like, damn, man, that's hell. Imagine waiting for a woman for 14 years. Brothers can't wait 8, 9, 10 months, 3 months, 1 month. She ain't giving it up after the first week. I'm on to the next. But that'll teach you a lesson about patience. And you be like, damn, man, that's a strong will and desire. Hey, he ain't never left her either. You know what I mean? That's the mindset, though. When you willing to go through all that for that woman, you know, hey, that's your wife forever. And he understood that. And he was adamant about making that his. So these lessons, they teach you something. It's more than just a story. It's meant to teach you a lesson within itself, as also being a true account. Like it says, it's written for our learning to learn something from. Mm-hmm. So give me Revelation 1 and 3. Because the principal thing that we got to start doing is picking up the Bible to read it. When was the last time you opened up the scriptures?
Like last year sometime.
Last year?
Like at least once a year.
Okay, so read that.
I've been helping my friend with cataracts, so I've been kind of busy right now. I just got rid of him yesterday, took him to the house where he have a house to live in and he get his surgery. So
All praises. All praises. Being
having a hold his shoulder like that.
You know what? Hey, being there for the sick, hey, that's a good reward for that. You know what I mean? Not that we looking for it, but that's an honorable thing. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people can't do it because it's hard. You still have to do what you got to do for you, but you also have to, you know, help this person out as well. You know, that's a burden that a lot of people won't take on. You know what I mean?
That's a burden. He kept saying that too. It was not a burden.
Well, because
in a way, it's not really a burden because I signed up for this, but it's
right.
Like, kind of are in a way because I could go, like I said, I could go make money and go work my job.
Right.
I can't because I want to make sure you get where you gotta go.
See what I'm saying?
And it won't work if you go to a shelter or go over here or see your friend crib because it's like you still gotta be in a specific place where you can water, gas, electric, and then they come in and give you eye drops because you got cataract. It's not really you blind, but you know.
Yeah. Read that.
This book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
So if you want to bless him, what you gotta start doing?
Read.
Go ahead.
And they that hear the words of this prophet.
You already got one blessing right now because you hearing the words.
Yeah, because I got you got to hear, see, feel it.
You hearing it right now too. Read.
And keep those things which are written therein.
So go home and get a threefold blessing. Start reading. You already heard it. And start keeping the things that's written therein. No more pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish. Right? Start keeping the Sabbath day, which is today. No buying and no selling to be done today.
Today Friday.
Hold on. What we say? In the ancient world, how you tell time?
Oh yeah, when the sun go down.
Sundown. Sabbath day started. See that? And when you start to read, you'll start to understand more and be able to apply it better.
Yeah, how they read it, because it's like we got to go off with that, how they.
Yeah, because God don't change. God laws aren't meant to change how the world changes. That's not how God set it up.
People doing it.
Right. So how God set it up to be, I made it plain so that no one can have a gray area. If I'm saying this is to be done like this, then guess what? You can't guess to say, well, damn, do the Sabbath really start when the sun go down? So I'm gonna say, well, it's only from sun up to sundown. It's only 12 hours now. God ain't say that. Now people will start inserting their opinions on what God meant about that. But he made it plain. That way you can't guess. It said, when the sun goes down, and it says in give me Genesis 2. It says from eve to eve. That means from evening to evening, right? Sun goes down to the sun goes down. That's a 24-hour period, right? I think it's Genesis 2 and 1. 2 and 1.
Okay. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2 and verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them. And on the seventh day, God ended his work. You sure that's it? I think it's it's up a little bit.
Let me see. It may be in here. Give me Leviticus 23. I know it say Leviticus 23. Give me Leviticus 23 and I believe 30. Let me see. Slocky. I'm getting this in Leviticus 23 from Eve to Eve.
23 and 32.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. 32.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at evening, from evening until evening.
So from one that start time to this end time, even to even will be that 24-hour period. So he made it plain on what we have to do and how we have to observe it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna touch on a little bit of the New Testament real quick. Give me Matthew chapter 1. That's a lot of people don't. What's the reason that Christ came? A lot of people don't understand the true reason that Christ came.
To spread the word from God.
To a degree. I'm not gonna say that's wrong, Because what he came to do was magnify the law to give people a better understanding, but also to do something. What was his purpose? What's the greatest thing that he did? What's the greatest thing he did? What did he do for us?
He did a lot.
What's the biggest thing?
Coming back.
Wait, before that.
The bread, the fish, the Red Sea.
That was a part of it. He sacrificed himself for us. He died for our sins.
Well, I mean, that's what I was getting at when I said it. Like,
Yeah.
when he came back, he died. The Romans.
That's why I said right before that, yeah, because he died for our sins.
This
Yeah.
is the book of Matthew, chapter 1 and verse 21.
Uh-huh.
And she shall bring forth a son,
Then Mary's going to bring forth a son. Go ahead.
and thou shalt call his name Yahweh,
Which they would say today is Jesus, but in the Hebrew, it would be Yahushai, which meaning he delivers or he saves.
Say it one more time. He said, who?
Yahushai. Read right here. Yah-ha-wah-shah, and then I. Now these two connect. They're connected. So it's Yahushai. Right? So read that. It's to be how it's written in the ancient Hebrew. Right, go ahead.
Salakia. I'm gonna start from the top. And she shall bring forth a son,
Uh-huh.
and thou shalt call his name Yahweh,
Read.
for he shall save his people.
Now, a lot of people quote John 3:16 where it says he's going to save the world. Right here it says he's going to save his people. So who?
Like,
Christ was a who? What was he? What nationality?
Israelite. Hebrew Israelite.
So who are his people?
Us.
The Israelites.
World.
Well, it can't be the world. We'll go to it, John 3:16. That's why I brought this out. Go John 3:16. We're going to show you something because a lot of people had that misconception and a lot of people get hung up on that. Because, like on that sign, why would he come back to save the people that did that to us? What they being saved from?
I mean, everybody ain't do that.
Well, not everybody, but a large population did. And then even when they didn't do it, let's say because they like say they freed us in Norfolk versus the South, why was it still Jim Crow laws?
They don't want to change.
Which meaning they were all still what? Even though they didn't have us physically in slavery.
Slave owners.
Well, they not all of them were slave owners, but they're still racist.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So what avail is it? They still don't like us. What they being saved from? They still persecute us today.
So who would they God be?
Their God is Satan. Because God made a covenant with a certain people. That's why you always read about the Israelites. You don't read about anybody else.
That's true.
Because he only made that covenant with them. Hold that. We're going to show that real quick. Actually, give me John 4 and 22. You're right there.
This is the book of John, chapter 4 and verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
Uh-huh.
We know what we worship.
We specifically know what we worship. Read.
For salvation is of the Jews.
Salvation is of the Israelites. Jews is just a tribe that comes from Israel. But it was classified as the southern kingdom at that time. Because it was the land of Judea, so anybody that lived in that land, right, that was an Israelite, they just called Jews. So salvation is for them. That's red letter. Christ said that. So read John 3 and 16. We're going to show you something there.
This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
For God so loved the world
Uh-huh.
that he gave his only begotten son,
Uh-huh.
that whosoever believed in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Now everything has a context to it. So we're going to show you who's speaking here and why it's being said. Because if I came out here to say, hey, whoever wants some pizza, hey, it's on me. Am I talking to the people on the corner down there?
Nah, you talking to everybody right in front of you.
Right. So read this, John 3 and 1.
Salaki. This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 1. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus.
And the Pharisees is just a sect of Israelites that were doctors in the law, which means they taught the law. Go ahead.
A ruler of the Jews.
Read.
The same came to Jesus by night
So he came to Christ by night. He came to him in the middle of the night. Go ahead.
and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from God.
Right,
For
so-
no man,
So, read, finish it off. No man.
for no man can do these miracles that thou doest, except God be with him.
Right. So we know that Nicodemus, which is an Israelite, and Christ, which was an Israelite, were talking in the middle of the night. Jump down to 14. And he's asking Christ questions throughout this to get the understanding, like, you know, because they were trying to persecute Christ, saying that he was a liar and this and that. But Nicodemus believed on him. That's why he came to him at night to see what, to get understanding. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 14.
Uh-huh.
And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so.
So it says, as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness. Are you familiar with the story about what Moses did in the wilderness?
No.
Okay.
No.
This the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 5. And the people spake against God
Uh-huh.
and against Moses.
Right?
Oh, wait, you mean when he turned the snake into the stick?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, who did he do that for?
I straight don't remember. I seen it in the movie.
Well,
I seen it in an animated movie.
Who's this,
Kid movie.
who's this Moses
Turned the
people?
stick into the snake. I think he was teaching somebody something.
We're going to read
Showing
it.
somebody that the snake was. I forgot.
You may be thinking about in Egypt, not the
Yeah,
wilderness.
yeah,
You're
that's
thinking
what
about
I'm
when
thinking
he turned the staff into the snake and it ate the other two snakes. That's a
Yeah.
little different, but a similar situation is happening. Read.
And as the people spake against God and against Moses, wherefore ye have brought us up out of Egypt to die.
So the Israelites were complaining that the Lord and Moses brought them out of Egypt to die because they were like, oh, we had so much food and drink in Egypt. And now they're going through a little hardship. They're blaming the Lord and Moses. Read.
In the wilderness, for there is no bread, neither is there any water, and our soul loatheth this light bread.
Go ahead.
And the Lord sent fiery serpents.
And the Lord what?
Sent fiery serpents.
Go ahead.
Among the people.
Uh-huh.
And they bit the people.
And they what?
And they bit the people.
Read.
And much people of Israel died.
Read.
Therefore, the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord,
Right.
and against thee.
Right.
Pray unto the Lord
Uh-huh.
that he take it away the serpents from us.
So they were asking, hey, Moses, pray to the Most High to take these serpents away from us. Read.
And Moses prayed for the people.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent.
Do what?
Make thee a fiery serpent.
Read.
And set it upon a pole.
Read.
And it shall come to pass that every one that is bidden, when he look upon it, shall live.
Shall what?
Shall live.
So it said the same way Moses raised up that serpent in the wilderness, so must what? Go back to John 3.
So like John 3 and 14 from the top. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness,
Right?
even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
So Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness for what people?
Us.
Which are who?
Gotcha.
Which are who? What's the name?
Israelite.
Israelites. It said, so the Son of Man must be lifted up in that same way. So if Moses lifted up that serpent for the
He
Israelites,
put the evil power, and then you got to put the same amount of power. Like,
well, not that. It's Moses lifted up that serpent on the pole to bite the Israelites for them to live. Christ is being lifted up to die for who to live?
us.
Which are who?
Israelites.
There you go. So you see how that's not talking about the whole world in context? Because all we did was just read up a few verses.
But what do we mean, like, in the same?
In the same way. So let's say, try and find another way to explain this. You got to go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know that this serpent on the stick, this fiery serpent on the stick, you see it all the time. You see it on Amalan. It's a sign of being saved, being healed. You know what I'm saying? Now, that literally is Israelites' history. So by them even telling that story, it's telling you what it's about. Christ is gonna be lifted up that same way. That's what it's kind of like getting into.
Mm-hmm.
Christ is gonna be lifted up that same way. Because remember, we read.
To be a savior.
Yeah, no, I knew what you were talking about.
We read. Oh, so like,
Well, I was just going to say real quick. That was a savior for us. That means Christ is
I
being
don't
raised.
know what that means.
Christ is being raised up as a savior for us. The fiery serpent was a savior. Christ is that savior. But it's for specific people.
So is the serpent a bad thing?
No, not in that aspect, because it saved us. What did it say in Numbers? It said when you looked upon it and it bit you, it saved them. Read it one more time in Numbers. Read verse 9.
Verse 9, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 9. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he believed the serpent of brass, he lived.
He what?
He lived.
So that was life for us then.
Yeah, so if you put faith into the serpent, it would give you life.
Well, no, not that. If it bit you, it healed you. Now, it was just because they repented. That's all that was. It's because they repented. So don't harp too much on the physical aspect of it being a serpent on a pole. It's just in resemblance to Christ. The same way that happened to save us, Christ is being risen up to save us.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's symbolic. All right. So go to John 17 and 9 real quick. I want to show you something.
This is the book of John. Chapter 17. Once these pages get down.
Nah, I know that. The rain soaked your Bible. Go ahead, take your time, take your time. Don't rip the pages.
This is the book of John, chapter 17 and verse 9. I pray for them.
I pray for who?
I pray for them.
He prays for specific people. Read.
I pray not for the world.
So if it's the literal world he's supposed to save, why is he saying I don't pray for the world? But he's saying I pray for them.
They probably did something.
Well, it's about a specific people. When he says that the world may be saved, there's a specific world. Go to Isaiah.
And I'm pretty sure that's probably where it gets into the covenant.
45:17. Well, it does apply with the covenant. Because those are the only people he has to redeem from the covenant, are the people that were under the covenant, which are the Israelites. So read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
That's everlasting. Read.
Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. World without end.
What is Israel?
World without end.
So it's calling Israel a world right here. Because the word world that we think of today doesn't mean the planet. You have something called the animal world or the animal kingdom. Sea world.
Yeah.
Sports world.
Yeah.
Everything is a world within its own paradigm. You have the Israelite world. So when it's saying that in John 3, it's talking about the world of the Israelites. That makes sense?
Yeah.
All praise to the Most High, see? It's plain when you read the Bible.
Basically, you want to say we all came from Israel.
Well, we came from a man named Israel. Just because the landmass doesn't necessarily denote that. There was a man and a nation of people before it was a landmass. Because we came out of where? Egypt. Then we went to the wilderness. Then we got our land. But we were a people before we got the land.
Yeah.
So the landmass doesn't denote who we are. Give me 2 Ezra 6 and 54. Because technically, everything is ours. The Most High made it for us. Not just a little portion on the corner of a map off the coast. All right? Read that.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, thou madest Adam, whom thou hast set as Lord over all that thou hast made.
Right?
Of him come we all.
Because it is true. We all do proceed out of Adam. Go ahead.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So everybody comes from Adam, but specifically, so do a chosen people, which are the Israelites. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee,
right,
O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
No, everybody.
For our sake.
For the chosen people, he made the world for them. Read.
As for the other people.
As for everybody else, read.
Who also, which also come of Adam.
Right.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
What did God say?
That they are nothing.
Read.
But be like unto spittle.
Which is spit. Read.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Like a drop that fall out your cup, brother. You don't care about that. God say he feel the same way about the other nations. The only purpose that they have upon the earth was to be judgments for us. When we go off, the Most High uses them to judge us. And then eventually they're going to be in servitude unto us. That's their whole purpose upon earth. So that's a great thing that we got to look forward to. Being rulers upon earth. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and I was thinking about that just the other
and real
day.
quick, it said the earth was made for our sake. That means everything was made for us. Go ahead.
I was thinking about that just the other day. You know what a Gentile is? Well, I ain't even going to get into that. But just that definition, like either you an Israelite or you a Gentile.
Right.
That's what that is. The Israelites, we the chosen, and then everybody else just grouped up into this, the one thing, the Gentile, y'all ain't shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just this simple.
Is there like an Asian term?
No, it's just a term
Anybody
the law
that
use.
yeah. So it can be applied for Israelites,
yeah.
but usually when you see it, it just means everybody else.
Oh.
So you have Israelites that are named, and then Gentile, which can be anybody else.
Yeah,
It
everybody.
can, in certain cases, mean Israelite because it just means nation of people, which we are a nation of people as well. But that term, when you look at it in the Bible, is typically what you would say a derogatory term. You know what I mean? So, any other questions? Anything that coming to mind?
I learned a lot.
Hey, do we have any flyers?
I might have
Any cards at all?
I might have a little something, but it's upstairs. I tried to get
Let
a
me
part,
see.
but
I got a card.
Yeah, see if you got a card.
Y'all was gonna show us, man. All right, come out here next time y'all out here, man.
We'll be out here tomorrow.
yeah.
Next week.
So wait, let me ask you something. You said on
It's a Sabbath day. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Sabbath.
Well,
Sabbath right now.
give me Acts 17 and verse number 2.
But I gotta get into it.
And if you could, bro, since it's not raining no more, you mind stepping over here? I appreciate you, King.
But it was in that thing.
Hey,
He's in his house.
it was in the spirit, yeah. It was in the spirit, man.
This is the book of
Sit
Acts.
back down, King.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 17 and verse 2.
Uh-huh.
And Paul, as his manner was,
Read.
went into them in 3 Sabbaths. So like in 3 Sabbath days,
Uh-huh.
reasoned with them out of the scriptures.
So the Sabbath day is a holy convocation. We're actually supposed to gather together. Paul went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day to reason with the people out the scriptures. So we're out here in a modern day term doing what Paul did. And we don't have synagogues where all our people gather together. So we come out where our people are to teach the word. Give me Nehemiah 8 and verse number 8 real quick. Because even in the ancient world, before we had synagogues, our people would come out into the street. And you would have a teacher and you would have readers, and they would teach the people the laws of God. And that's what we would do for our Sabbath days. So read
This is
that.
the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8 and verse 8.
Uh-huh.
So they read in the book of the law of God
Uh-huh.
distinctly
Uh-huh.
and gave the sense.
Go ahead.
And caused
Which
them.
is what we're out here doing, is giving the sense of this word. Giving people the understanding, the proper understanding of what the Bible says. Read.
And caused them to understand the reading.
Uh-huh.
So like, and Nehemiah,
Yeah, I've lost. Come on.
which is in the, you want that?
If it's going through the names, you can leave it. Well, but the point is they went out, and I believe it's a little earlier. It says they went out into the water gates of the city, which is just in the front of the city before everybody. That was it. Or maybe a little bit before, maybe at like 8 and 3. It says that they went out into the city and taught the people. You had Nehemiah, and you had 4 readers on this side, you had 4 readers on this side, and they read before all the people, and the people bowed their heads and they gave praise unto the Lord. Right, did you find it?
Yeah, I think it's 4.
Go ahead, read that.
Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure. Verse 3. And he read therein before the street.
Before what?
Before the street.
Where we at?
Before the street.
Read.
There was before the water,
Uh-huh.
the water gate, from the morning into midday,
From the morning until midday, read.
before the men and the women, and those that could understand, and the ears of all the people were attentive.
And the people listened. So he basically went out there, gave a lesson, you know what I mean, gave the people the understanding, and they gained understanding through the laws of God. So that's what we come out here to do. Same as Paul did, same as Nehemiah, Ezra, and the other men that were with them, the readers, we come out to do the same thing. Because if not, how are people gonna know?
They won't.
They won't. And like we was going into in Exodus 20, or Leviticus 23, it'll tell you that this is a holy convocation, which means we have to gather together on this day. It's not an optional day to just sit at home, sit in your bedroom. No, you have to gather with like-minded people on this day because that's a commandment of God.
Mm-hmm.
So now we ain't out here telling people, oh, come join us and do what we do. But no, come hear the word. Like you said, I'll definitely come out and hear the word again. That's the purpose of it. To come out, to hear the word, to sup with God, enjoy a little time, and then go home and rest. You know, if that's what you please to do, I have to go home and rest. That's what we do. You know what I mean? We come out here at night on Friday to kick off the Sabbath. We teach our people. We go home, we get some rest. We wake up in the morning, right? We do have a school. We go to a school, we teach a lesson, and then we come out here for the remainder of the day and teach the people on the street.
Yeah, where your school at?
I don't know why we keep saying Berkeley. Ferguson. It's close by, not too far. Yeah, we got a school out there in Ferguson that we, you know, renovating right now and getting everything in order. You had something you was gonna say?
No.
So, you know, if you do got questions, brother, you had the card or actual flyer? There's a card on her. You can follow our social media. Chiefly, the best place to get into contact with us is on Instagram. And if you ever have any questions, we have a YouTube that you can watch plethora of videos on. And it's many more commandments to learn. It's so much stuff that you can continue to learn. And
WFI?
Yep, WFI stands for Watchmen for Israel.
Say it one more time.
Watchmen for Israel.
Oh, okay.
Because the Lord said he made us watchmen to be able to look out for the people. So we're watchmen for a certain people, which are the Israelites. That made sense? Yep. Man, all praise to the Most High.
All praise.
Hey, brother.
What's your name?
Yeah, what's your name, bro? Ronald.
All praise.
All praise.
Right.
I'm Zakar,
Yaquab.
Amaziah. So
Yeah, that's your real name?
that's our Hebrew name.
So what's my name? You Hebrew.
Hey, you gotta get. We gotta
Yeah,
get
you
back to the
got.
spirit, man.
Well, when you look at how a lot of Israelites got their names, it was based off their characteristics. So my name is Zakar. Brothers gave me that name because it just means remember, you know, and it goes into the memory that I have dealing with the word, right? This brother's actual name means his name in the Hebrew. His name was James, which means Yaquab or Jacob. Both of those translate to Yaquab in the Hebrew.
Also, you can still translate your own name.
You can if it's in the Hebrew.
Yes, yes.
Some of them you can, some of them you can't.
It depends. They probably don't have Robert.
Yeah. Everybody
They don't have Robert.
How you get yours, King?
Yeah, mine was just through the spirit though. I actually changed it to the Paleo Hebrew because it was Amaziah, but when you translate it to the Paleo Hebrew, it's Amatazia, which means the Most High is mighty. So it was just through the spirit. You know, I got that name, but you know, if you come around or you know, through the spirit, you study more. You know, an elder can name you, or a brother that's kind of more studied through the spirit can give you a name. You know that you can relate to. You know?
Right. You don't want
It's
just a
all
random
based-
name.
It's all based off the spirit.
Like I gave my wife her name due to the attributes that she has. You know what I mean? So it could be anything that you may see that you find pleasant within your wife. That's how I named my wife.
Yeah, and back in the ancient days, you didn't have to name your child
Right away.
They come out.
Yeah.
You can wait until
See how they are?
certain characteristics.
I think I heard.
Unless
that
the
before.
Most High, you know, told you, okay,
I
name
heard
of this.
that.
Right.
A lot of men, they got the spirit to come upon them to name them
Because
a certain name.
when we read Matthew 1, it says she shall have a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushai, because it was what he was meant to do upon the face of the earth. Like your name, that's why I said it resembles, which this will be the real name of the Father, which is Yahweh, which means he exists Yahushai, it means he delivers, which he is a deliverer for us, meaning he came to deliver us out of our sin. He came to save us from that.
His name got meaning.
Your name has a meaning to it. When you look at the name of Judah on here, it's Yahweh. It means God's praise. So when she came out, she said, praise the Lord, and she named her son that in the Hebrew tongue.
It's not just
Random names.
yeah, Traytavion.
Yeah. It sound cool. It sound cool.
I just made that up.
Yeah.
Traytavion. I'm sure somebody out there named Traytavion.
He's also
Shit, Captain.
yeah.
There's some word name. All people
Yeah,
name.
niggas
Right? Just
you know,
come
you
up with
said
some
it in,
stuff. Pharaoh.
That's how you say captain?
No. I'm just saying,
Coming up with random
them
names.
just names that I know people name their kids.
Yeah.
Fake.
But it's the
just
fact that it don't have
some
no meaning.
everything.
What he's saying is our names don't have meaning.
Yeah. Like a woman in the book of Samuel, the judge Eli died, which was her father-in-law, and her husband died, which was Eli's son. And when she had a child, she named the child I don't know the exact Hebrew name, but it's the Lord has departed from us.
Yeah.
Why would you name your child that? But she named it due to the affliction they was going through. That's why I say that all the names in the scriptures have a meaning behind them.
Yeah, I wouldn't did that one.
Right? Yeah. It was presumptuous, and they were off.
Yeah.
You know, that's why
Can you change it?
you can change your name. Now, because you have men in the Bible like surname Paul. Before he was changed, his name was changed to Paul. You know what he was called before that? Give me Acts. I believe it's the ninth
they
chapter.
call you by another name. Like that's where they get the surnames from. Like some men that start calling you different names.
Give me
Like,
Acts
you get
7.
nicknames.
Acts 7.
That's in the Bible.
And
Basically, somebody call you something that's outside of your the name your parents gave you.
In a non-derogatory word.
No, yeah, not a non-total. You know, that's normal in our community. Nicknames.
Yeah.
Little man or so whatever.
Yeah, I mean something.
Yeah, but they actually had like actual names, but it was surnames. I got the definition.
My nicknames used to be the people characteristics.
yeah.
I nickname you something.
Man,
It be
find
you
that
for
for
the
me.
rest of your life.
Yeah.
Shit, throw me one.
We got to see.
Can't just throw you no random one,
Yeah,
man.
it's something you gotta meditate upon, think about. We gotta see your full characteristics. You know what I mean? Like brothers typically get their name after they been around. Like it usually takes about 8 months to kind of feel a person out, see what type of person they are. We have a program that brothers go through in order to be up here and teach and read. And usually once a brother passes that program, which is about 8 months, we typically get them a name after that.
Oh,
But that's enough time to see the characteristics of somebody, see how they are in certain seasons, see how they deal with affliction, right? A lot of what was Hawan? Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, we had a brother. His Hebrew name is Hawan. The meaning of it is ready. The brother was always on lookout and on guard. He was ready. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
And it's actually your born again name.
Yeah.
So that 8 months,
As you being
You
reborn.
learned, and you know what I'm saying? You can be reborn.
All right, give me that in John 3. John 3:3.
Huh.
This is the truest sign that I've seen before in my life.
All
Say it,
praises.
brother. Say it again.
This is the truest sign I've ever seen before in my life.
See that? All praises.
Truest sign.
Otherwise, it's all cap.
All right, all cap. What? Hey, what do you say? Cap. Take the hat off. Put it on.
Come on, man. You can't make this
You
up.
can't make it up. I read that.
What's up?
This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 3. Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again,
Read.
he cannot see the kingdom of God.
Now read on. See what Nicodemus said.
Nicodemus said unto him, How can a man be born when he is old?
See, he didn't understand that. How can a man be reborn when he's old? Can he what?
Learn and gain the knowledge.
Can he enter second time into his mother's womb?
Now he's thinking of a physical
born?
birth. Damn, do you really come back out the womb
Go
again?
back in.
Right.
Come back out.
I mean, yeah, all you gotta do is try to get a frequency and perspective.
To a degree. And then now, yeah, but he was thinking of a carnal level. Like, are you really reborn again? Go ahead.
I thought you was gonna literally.
Be reborn.
come back out.
Because when he said you got to be born again, they didn't understand that. What do you mean you got to be born again to enter into? Do I have to live life over again to enter? Well, that's the meaning of it. Reinvent yourself. But he didn't on a carnal level. Like I have to die and be reborn again. Because like when I read in 2 Ezra 14:35, the concept of regeneration, when you live out your judgment upon earth again, they had knowledge of that. You're reborn again. So read that.
Jesus answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God.
Which means you have that renewing and that washing of your mind, being washed with the knowledge, and being, physically changing your life, like you said, being reinvented. That way, people don't know you no more. People that see us, that used to know us, they may physically see you, but
I know that feeling like
they be like, "Damn, you different. Where such and such at?" Yeah, you a whole new man now.
Yeah, because your perspective is different.
Yeah. And your countenance changed. They be like, man, you kind of look different. You look the same, but you look different. I see a lot of people I know that went to school with. They be like, damn, is that? You know what I mean? Because
but I mean, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's a good thing. Yeah, I'd be pissed if somebody recognized me still and was like, oh yeah, that's such and such doing the same old.
Like, yeah, me too.
I'd be hot. Hey man, nah, that ain't me, man.
It gotta be just something different.
Yeah.
But it can never be worse than.
Yeah.
But it gotta be something big. No, I get what you're saying.
You about to say something?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you have to be that reborn again to get that name. It's earned. You know what I mean? Like me, I knew about this truth, which we call this the truth because it's the true understanding, for 6 years before I met these brothers. And I didn't really necessarily change for real. I was still being a whoremonger. I was still just sleeping with women. Now, I didn't smoke. I didn't eat pork, shrimp, crab. I didn't eat none of that. But I still wasn't all the way there. And it took for me to come around a group of brothers that were established, that disciplined, for it to iron sharpens iron. My sword was dull and I couldn't sharpen it on nothing. So it never was ready for battle. It was never really sharp. I had a sword, but to what avail? I hit somebody, it feel like a butter knife. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't even got the sword.
Yeah.
So, I was there, but I wasn't fully there. And then I got around brothers. And I told them, like, I always had in my mind frame, I'm never going to name myself. Because I feel like it's me, just me speaking as a man, I'm not prideful enough to give myself a name. I wouldn't like that. I would like that ordained by somebody that's able to actually see the fruit of me, rather than me just giving myself a mighty name. The Lion of the Most High. The fire of the Lord. Like, yeah, it's a cool name, but is that really who you are? You know what I mean? So
come from somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
And because they can really see who you are. You know what I mean?
You, 'cause that's biased.
Yeah. So that's why I not allow, the Most High ultimately did, but, I'm glad I waited and these brothers gave me a name and it means something. You know what I mean? It shows the attributes of who I am. So that's very important on that aspect. But hey, brother, you come around, it ain't nothing but a little time.
No,
that you get that name.
I got you.
Hey, all praise to the Most High.
Real quick, say your name one more time.
Zakar. Zakar. Zakar.
Yaquab,
Yaquab.
which
Yep.
is Jacob. That's all, Jacob.
Jacob.
Amaziah.
Messiah?
Amaziah.
Amaziah?
Yep.
Okay. Nice meeting y'all, man.
All praises. All praises, King. It was beautiful talking to you, King.
Man, you was up here for a minute.
Yeah.
Man, no, it's the word. Like, I ain't gonna figure that's the type of stuff my bird always talking, but you gotta put your own mind into it type shit and like that. Yeah, but when you see people on it just be like motherfuckers just walk past, it be like people be speaking truth dead in your face.
Yeah. Hey,
It
but
just don't I don't know, like I don't know, it just be too much extra non-truth where it be like shit. Ain't nobody too busy to not have like a minute or two, hear the word, know that's faking a mug, know when you slave. Shit, at least if you don't take it for verbatim, learn different languages, at least to let you know that there are different types of things going on in the world that you don't know about with your different translations.
You just left knowing who we are now, brother.
yeah.
No, I already knew this one.
I'm talking about who we are. That's who.
No, on me, he kind of doubled down. But I knew that one because my bird always, she was a counselor, so she, you know what I'm saying, help people.
Now, who we are? Who is these people?
What's their
They
name?
call.
Israelites.
There you go, bro. Hey, you want to know what that is? That's your sword now. It's dull,
No,
but
my
you
brother
got
always been saying it. It's just, I never pushed it. You know.
you got your sword. Now it's time for you to sharpen it. Hey, we blacksmith.
No, I mean I ain't stupid.
Yeah.
It's like I ain't stupid. It's,
Well, no, we're not saying that. We
no,
just
I'm saying like
yeah.
to interpret it's like
Yeah.
you gotta know that you know what I'm saying.
It's a starting point, and it's a point that you build off. Like I said, we was all there. When I came around, I remembered 2 verses. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? And surprisingly, my name it means remember because I remember a lot of precepts now. So you see how that works? You know, kind of sharpen that sword, refine it, and you may become.
This was a Cormier?
Yeah, it means to remember.
Sword plant.
Yeah.
You said you was a Yahweh?
Yaquab.
Yaquab.
Yeah. It means the sword plant. My fault.
Yeah.
That's meaning like
To overtake.
To overtake.
Yeah.
Take over.
Yeah.
You was.
I mean, the Most High is mighty. You know, it's really giving all praise to the Most High. You got people in the Bible with names like that as well, like the mother, like Judah, right? Which is Yahweh. I mean, Yahweh is praise. Well, praise the Most High because when she had the child, that's what she did. She praised the Most High. So she named him Judah.
Right.
Yahweh in the Paleo Hebrew. So, like the brother was saying, a lot of people's names was based off of what was going on during that time. That's how they remember it. Like Moses, his name was meant to be drawn out.
Yeah.
He was drawn out of the water. I mean, he was saved from being destroyed and killed as a baby. They saved him, so I'm gonna call his name Moses because he was drawn out of the water and saved.
And it's twofold.
I think I remember that too in the movies.
Yeah. You gotta go watch. You gotta take that
Go
chain
in the
out.
water with
Go
the
watch,
baby.
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt.
Yeah,
Man.
that's
You
what it
gonna know
was.
that. Look, that's our people.
No,
Yeah.
wait, is that what I'm thinking
That
of?
yep,
where
that's
it's like
the animated movie.
biblical type,
Yeah, biblical.
actual,
Prince of Egypt.
or is that like cinematic?
Nah, it's
animated.
it's animated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the one
No,
you.
I think,
You talking about the real one?
yeah, it's a real one where they have the baby with a basket floating. And
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty the same thing. But if you watch Prince of Egypt, the animated one,
No, that name just sounds like it's in a movie theater or something.
yeah.
It is a movie version.
It's
of-
actually a movie.
Yeah. He might be talking about it.
It's the animated one though. It's not real life cinematic.
No.
Yeah, the Bible.
Bible.
Yeah,
Like the King James.
yeah. You got the questions.
I didn't see it all. I feel like I see all the time.
Yeah, we be up there.
Y'all make something behind the Bible.
Said what?
Say it one more time.
Don't read the Bible.
What?
I feel like 2 weeks ago, I don't know who I saw, but I heard somebody talking about the Bible
Yeah.
since Cincinnati.
What you said wasn't in there?
I've heard that say something. I'm not sure who it was exactly, but like somebody said something to some other person. They're talking about like Hebrews, the black Hebrews. It's not in the Bible. I'm not sure who it was, so it's not like no name like that. But I heard somebody say some Israelite Hebrew stuff.
Yeah.
That's not in the Bible.
Israelites aren't in the Bible?
The Hebrew Israelites. It's the black Hebrew. Y'all sound like.
No, so are you saying that we said that it wasn't?
I said y'all sound like 1%ers.
No, we're not 5
Y'all
percenters.
sound like 1%ers.
Never heard of 1
1%ers
percenters.
or 5%ers.
5%.
5
You
percenters.
be wrong.
Yeah.
You say like we're America, we're Africa, this and this and that.
Nah, we believe we're Israelites
Is that and why y'all think that?
because due to archaeology, prophecy, and biblical prophecy as well, and things that we can look out throughout history, migration patterns. You have a lot of scholarship that goes into it. A lot of scholars would agree that.
Okay.
So it's more than just the Bible, but it's things that support.
What y'all believe in then?
No, we
The
believe.
Holy Bible?
Yes.
Like Jesus Christ?
Yes.
God? Stuff
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
So what guys tell to me then?
Say it again.
What do you guys like say to me? Like,
What can we say to you?
Like preaching wise, besides the like
Our-
at bold, right?
Our mission. Give me Luke. What's that? 16, 15? Luke.
Yeah.
15, 16. I keep getting that mixed up. But,
So are you on live or something like that?
yeah.
Yeah, YouTube.
That's our mission. Read this.
This the book of Luke.
Oh, you talking about Acts?
Is it Acts? Okay, give me Acts 15.
How do you guys feel about
Well, we gotta answer your first question.
31?
We gotta answer your first question.
Okay.
This the book of Acts.
I'm gonna leave pretty soon. I just want to, like, I always see y'all. I like for y'all.
This the book of Acts, chapter 15 and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
16, 17.
That's what I thought it was.
Verse 17.
16, 17.
It's like 16 and 17. My fault, y'all.
Acts 17. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Acts 16 and 17. The same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, These men,
These what?
these men,
What are we?
These men
Read.
are the servants of the Most High God,
Read.
which show unto us the way of salvation.
So we're showing our people the way of salvation, how to get salvation.
But women not also prophesy stuff, or like things about that stuff.
Give me 1 Corinthians 14
Hey,
and give me verse number 33.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14 and verse 33.
Uh-huh.
For God is not the author of
The
confusion,
Most High doesn't deal with confusion. He deals with straightforwardness. Read.
but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
Go ahead.
Let your women keep silence in the church.
What the Lord say?
Let your women keep silence in the churches,
Read.
for it is not permitted unto them to speak.
Hold on. Hold on. It said it's saying women are not teachers because the Most High the Most High raised up men to be the mouthpiece.
Right. So what about now? Like, 'cause that was like how many years ago? So like, I think
What the Lord
like,
doesn't change.
How come women cannot officially start teaching stuff?
She can.
Well, she can teach other women
Why she can't teach men?
because what's the order of a household? Give me that. First Corinthians
So order open in.
11 and 3. We about to show you.
Don't get left.
1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
I got time.
Right.
That's an Uber. That's an Uber.
It's fine.
Read
This
that.
this the book of 1 Corinthians.
Read that.
Salaki.
We have 3 minutes.
That'll be quick, man.
This the book of 1
I'm
Corinthians,
just interested in what y'all want to say.
chapter 11 and verse 3.
Read this.
Right.
But I have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of men is
So
Christ.
you got
Hold on.
So you guys are.
Hold on real quick. Our order is the head of us is Christ. Read.
And the head of a woman
So who made Christ?
is the man.
And the head of the woman is who?
But who
It's the
made-
man.
so
Who's the
who
head of the
made
woman?
Christ? Who made Christ?
Who's the head of the woman?
Who made Christ?
Hold on, sister. Who's the head of the woman?
I heard that.
What it say?
Who
Well, I
made
want you to
Christ?
say it. Who's the head of the woman?
Jesus Christ.
No. Read it again.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Right.
And the head of woman is the man.
So the head of the woman is the man.
Exactly.
That's why that's why the order is women do not rule over men. So how could a woman teach a man?
Exactly. So
Because
how can
the
man-
way is instruction. I instruct the woman. Christ instructs the man. The father instructs Christ.
Right.
The women instruct the children.
Exactly.
Order.
That's order.
But I mean, so women teaching the children.
Yeah.
The children grows up, they become men. So who taught the children, aka men now?
Sister, you're not understanding
You're
that.
out. You understand?
No, you're talking about
Yeah,
children.
yeah.
But children
Hold
grows
on.
up, right?
Right. And after a while, who starts teaching the children?
Who teaches the children?
The men. After in
what,
hold on.
what
Hold-
aspect?
in every aspect.
In what-
Because a woman can never teach a man to be a man.
We have to go. Well, how is that though?
What do you mean? How is that? Look at the world we live in today.
So, like you said, the men
Hold on.
teach
Look
the
at
women-
the world we live in today.
The kids teach us
She's
that-
not coming.
Hey,
so that the
get up out of here.
yeah. Go.
Just, hey, you,
Take the
look,
flyer.
look,
Take the flyer.
You can just hit us up. Hit us up. She screaming and shit. Yeah.
All praises. Yeah. We trying to get out. We trying to get edification. Yeah. All right, brother. You gotta get the edification out there.
Remember, it's a Sabbath.
Nah, she got that.
She's trying to be contentious. Yeah, she's like,
Yeah,
but-
she got the spirit on her.
yeah. But the fact of the matter is, then they're gonna say, well, who taught the children? Women, you don't know deep, dark breakdowns in prophecy to even teach the men that. So my thing is, you really have to understand the order of it. You teach children till they get to a certain age. You can't, just like in any civilization, in any society, after a certain age, the man goes to learn under who? The father. They go to learn how to hunt. They go to learn how to gather. They go learn manly skills from men once you become of a certain age. They say you're entering into adulthood, you go with your father and learn the ways of a man. Go look at through any civilization in history. That's why men, they consider them men at a younger age, because when you start to come into those teens, you need your father to show you how to be there. Go ahead.
And when the household in order, the husband and wife already talked about how
Agree how to teach.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because who taught the wife?
Yeah, the man.
Still the man raising the children. If the woman's following suit and in order, she's gonna teach what the husband wants.
And if women think that they're going to show men how to be men, just look at the world we have today.
Yeah,
It doesn't work.
There you go.
Doesn't work.
I seen a video like that. The mama was being all nice and stuff to the kid to help him pick up. I forgot what he was trying to pick up to bring in the house. The daddy had to keep stopping her, like, "Hey, stop!
Yeah.
He can do that himself." He's talking about, "Well, it's heavy." No.
Let him do it.
Let him do it.
And
We can raising weak men. Yeah, a bike. It was a bike.
yeah, he snapped.
Yeah.
He was crying.
Yeah.
He said, "Pick that bike up them steps.
Yeah.
We ain't going in till you pick it up."
Yeah. Oh yeah, when he said on
Yeah,
the thing,
yeah.
He said, "I don't care."
And he ended up picking it up.
Still gotta take it on.
He stopped huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
Quit all that crying.
He sat down there. Hey, as soon as you done, you still bringing that motherfucker up the steps.
Hey.
It don't even like. Yeah.
And nothing. I was watching another video this week. It was a father had just got his son back from with his mother, and I guess they work out often. And he was like, his son was, he was crying, and he said, "Stop, slow down." And he was like, "What you doing all that for?" He like, "I can't breathe." He's like, "How you telling me you can't breathe while breathing?" And he was like, "You go with your mama for 2 days, that's how you start acting?" He was like, "We don't do that shit over here." He said, "Now guess what? We about to keep running."
Yeah.
And he was like, "I don't want to hear that shit from you no more." He was like, "You ain't been working out while you was over there?" That's all it takes is that few days of coddling a young boy to destroy him. You have to understand, you can't do that. But that's why the woman has to learn the order from the man. If I tell you this is the punishment you give them when, this is how you do it. Because your judgment to a child ain't what a man's judgment is. For one, either y'all are too emotional and snap and beat them, or two, you lack judgment at all. Those are your two choices. I've never seen women with a just balance of judgment with children. You have to have, that's why they say, "I'm gonna call your father." He gonna come home, he gonna straighten it out, and that's why children listen to their fathers more than the mother. They have more fear and reverence for the father because he's the one that gives out that judgment. I'm saying that the mothers don't, but to have that righteous judgment, you need that father figure to be able to do that. So let the mother know when is right and when is wrong. Because we've all seen it in our lives. Our mothers didn't have good judgment. Horrible judgment. It was either no judgment or too much judgment.
Yeah.
I've never seen a brother say, "Yeah, my mother had excellent judgment." Single mother with excellent judgment. You wouldn't be a single mother. That's the
Unless something happened to the husband.
unless you're widow.
Yeah, widow.
That's it.
You was raised by an immaculate father that just
Yeah.
raised you up to be a
And he's still in their life.
emotionally intelligent.
Yeah. Even then, you couldn't convince women talk emotional intelligence and are the least emotional intelligent people on the face of the earth.
Right.
The least.
I haven't.
You say one thing, they take it as an attack. He's attacking me. Nah, I just said, hey, the food a little salty. Ah, my food was pissed. I'm just throw the whole pot away. Who said that? Who said that? I just said get some reduced salt. All this salt got my sodium through the roof. All right? Hey, you put the fringes on a little tight. Oh, I just never sew fringes on the shirt again. What we doing? Why'd you jump to the extreme? So you don't want corrective criticism. That's what it is. But you could tell a brother, hey, your teacher wasn't the best today, y'all. You kind of got to sharpen up on staying direct and concise.
Brother, I said, don't ask me to teach.
Yeah. Nigga, I just ain't gonna teach from now on.
Unless he take after his mama.
Yeah, that's some females.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. Single women breed what we have
I
today.
don't say that to him.
Right. Right.
I don't tell him that.
Yeah. Oh God. Emotional men couldn't last in this truth. You just can't. There's too much rebuke. There's too much reproof. When men get called out, they do exemplify those. We've seen it, yeah. But nigga, that's because you come from a broken household with a mother that was emotional. And that's why we see it in young men today. And that's what we're trying to remove and exile from our people. To learn how to, I would rather tough love than no love. Because that tough love comes with reproof and correction. You may have took a little bit of excessive ass whooping from time to time. But I tell you what, you're not soft and emotional.
What's that? I rather smack you to the lesson. Smack you with the truth and kiss you with a lie.
Yeah, then kiss you with a lie. Because you're not gonna know now. That's why, give me
Oh, my baby.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 3. Yeah, nah. Great job in 10th place.
Yeah.
Shit. I pitched one game horrible when I used to play baseball.
It ain't enough.
Boy, when I went home, boy, embarrassed. Now, you gonna embarrass me out there?
Yeah, I do it.
Hey, ass whoopings and all. I said, damn, over one bad game. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. You pitched one bad game. It's all, hey, I ain't want to play baseball no more. But it taught me, hey, look, you got to do better. You got to do better. Now, is that why I say, is that the best course of action? No. But I still take lessons and understanding out of certain things that happen because you have to learn from all these things, right? Especially, us being fathers now. I know the way that I wouldn't do it, but there's a more efficient way. You know what I mean? But I'll read that.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 3. Sorrow is better than laughter.
It says sorrow is better than laughter, and I just kind of went and said into the video that I did, sorrow is better than laughter. Now that may seem weird and confusing to a lot of people. Why would sorrow be better than laughter? Because if give me I believe it's Sirach 26 and give me 29. If a man is just accustomed to nothing but laughter, you don't want to see hell come his way. He's not gonna know what to do. What man are you gonna be in today when all you've known was joy and laughter? Why do you think white people kill themselves when they feel a little bit of affliction? Because they've never been through it. They'll laugh, smile. As soon as they get fired from one job, they're killing their family and jumping off the roof.
Fucking ass.
They didn't even get the time to go home to be fired. They're in the 30th floor window. I'll do it. But jump in. Read that.
I swear I'll do it.
I'll do it.
You say 26 and 29, King? I don't think that's it.
Damn, that may not be it.
Yo.
I think I want 29 and
26.
I swear I'll do it.
hey, what's that? You'll know a man by his gait and laughter. Since Sirach, you can grab that for me. Yeah, by his countenance. But that's the point of it, man. You don't know how to deal with affliction when it arises, and that's the 19 and 30. That's the beautiful thing about us going through our suffering. You know what I mean? It teaches you endurance. It teaches you patience. It teaches you that whatever state you in, as Paul says, to know how to bound and know how to abase, right? To take the good with the bad. Take the bad with the good. All right, read that.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 29. A man may be known by his look, and one that have understanding by his countenance.
Right.
When thou meetest him, a man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
So your excessive laughter, your walk, it shows what type of man that you are. Your attire, all these things. That's why appearance does matter. It shows the type of person that you are. And through that much laughter, you're looked at as a fool, someone that cannot be taken serious. You're looked at as a joke. And that's what we have to stop being upon the earth, as a damn joke, gazing stock, people that shake the damn head at us. Right, go to back to 7 and 3.
This Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 3 from the top. Sorrow is better than laughter. For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
The what?
The heart is made better.
So by sadness, the heart is made better. Again, because you're gonna know you're strengthening yourself up. Nobody went through that. What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
What's going on, brother?
See that?
You got,
You been shy?
I'm good, brother. But bringing out the word, you gotta come get the word right now, brother.
Oh, yeah.
All praise to the Most High. All right.
Real.
So, let me say that. You believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
You believe in God, Christ?
Yes.
All praise to the Most High. Let me ask you this. What we got to be doing to make it to the kingdom?
Listen to him. Don't listen to the outside world. The world is the devil.
See that? See that? The world is the devil, all right? Because the devil ruled the world. Give me Matthew chapter 19 and verse number 16 real quick.
This is the book of Matthew.
That's a little bit more of a straightforward answer on how to get into the kingdom of heaven. All right, so read this.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
And behold, one came and said unto him,
Uh-huh.
Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Right, so eternal life is synonymous with the kingdom of heaven because we're not going to die. Read.
And he said unto him,
Uh-huh.
Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one,
Uh-huh.
that is God.
Read.
But if thou wilt to enter into life,
So if you want to enter into the kingdom of heaven, read.
keep the commandments.
What we got to do?
Keep the commandments.
So we need to start keeping the commandments of God. Do you know any commandments of God?
Not right now. Like, I've been indulging. So,
Say it again.
I've been indulging. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
What that mean?
indulging, drinking.
Okay. Well, you can drink. It's just you don't want to be a drunkard because Christ's first miracle was turn water into wine.
Right.
They actually accused Christ of being a drunkard because he did drink wine. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's a sin, but being drunk, just being intoxicated, getting blackout, that's a sin. You don't want to be like that. And it's not expedient. You in the world, you get blackout drunk, who knows what could happen. Somebody, they was drunk, driving 90 miles on the highway and killed a family of 4. Yeah, hold on. No, it was a man, it was his wife, and it was his 2 kids. Yeah, that just happened, I think yesterday. Yeah, they was pulled off on the shoulder, and he killed them. You know, being drunk and, you know, trying to do how the world does, they drive. We've been there, we've done that before. On 120 down the highway drunk. It's just,
I ain't never did that. For real.
I have.
For real.
I have. And now I wasn't like stupid drunk, but I was under the influence, as they say, right? So, you know, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, having a drink is a sin. You know, we drink Christ drunk. But it's certain things that you can't do. Like, do you know what today is according to God? It's a special day. Give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse number 8. Now this day passes every week. And we have to observe this day as holy. All right, so read that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20. And verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Do what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
So the first part of this commandment is to remember. Right, read.
To keep it holy.
Uh-huh.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Read.
But the 7th day.
But the what?
But the 7th day.
How many days are in a week? 7. What's the last day of the week?
Sunday.
You say Sunday? You got your phone on you? Pull out your calendar.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the last day? If Sunday is the first day, the last day got to be what? Let's just count. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Saturday is the 7th day of the week. And that is the Sabbath of God. Read that.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
Uh-huh.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Read.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth,
Uh-huh.
the sea and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day.
What the Lord do?
And rested the 7th day.
So if the Most High God ceased from his work on the 7th day, are we better than God? Not at all. So we got to cease from work, right? So on the 7th day, which is Saturday, no work is to be done, which in turn means no buying and selling, because nobody's supposed to be working. So on that Saturday, you know, that's something that you can start keeping to please the Most High God, because at one point, right, really now, we don't do that. That's why you see everybody going out. The chief day to go out is on Saturday. Now they make that for a reason. You said it when you first came up. The world's what? It's of the devil. It's evil. So that's why you get paid Friday night. Go out, you go spend a check on Saturday, because they want you to sin. They want you to be in sin. And that's why they purposely changed the day from Saturday to Sunday. Now, you had a man named Constantine that did that. That was a Roman emperor. He changed that day. And he did it really to worship the sun god. And so when you go in through history, like I said, they even put it on the calendar. You was about to say something? They'll even put it on the calendar and let you know. But through us not really seeking out and really looking at what's in front of us, you know, if they say you want to hide something, kind of hide it in plain sight. And that's how they do, because we just kind of hear what people say and run with it rather than actually doing research, right? So we also going to give me, you can go 13, 19 too. Now, we know it's on the 7th day, the Sabbath, no work to be done. What day, like what time does it begin? At 7? When does the new day start?
I feel like at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., because that's like the holy hour.
Okay, well, I would say this. Have an ancient mindset. We can't tell when 3 a.m. is an ancient world. We ain't got no clocks. So when we seen what going down?
The sun like dust.
The sun going down, because that means one day is ending and another one is beginning. All right, so read that.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 19 and verse, chapter 13 and verse 19. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark.
Began to what?
Be dark.
So that sun coming down, read.
Before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut and charged that they should not be opened until after the Sabbath.
Until after that Sabbath is open. So a full 24-hour period. From even to even, like you said, from dusk to dusk, is when that Sabbath is. No buying nor work to be done on that day. All right, so we would charge y'all, you know, to keep the Sabbath holy. That's one thing we could start doing to please the Most High God. Hey, you got any more cards? See if we got a card. We ain't gonna hold y'all up too long.
I might.
And you know, if y'all got any questions, y'all can feel free to reach out. You know, we got a lot of videos on YouTube going deeper into the law and whatnot.
I think not following on Instagram and stuff like that or whatever.
Oh yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to reach out. All right, and you got a flyer, you go to the YouTube, Instagram. You know, if y'all got any questions, you know, feel free.
Keep on being you.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. Y'all be safe. Hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate y'all stopping and hearing the word for a minute. All right, all praises. All right, give me Zephaniah. Some of dreadful Hazel is crazy. Hazel West. Give me my bad. Malachi chapter 3 and verse number 6. The who? Damn mules. Hey, it's even worse. The damn wildcats. It sounds so crazy.
This the book.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord. I change not.
We have to understand, we got to stop forcing the Lord. All right, well, that was old time. We don't keep that no more. And man, the Lord is practical. That's why he gave these laws for us in a simple time. Do you think it changes in a time that's more complex and harder to understand? Oh, people don't understand. That's why when you do the lunar Sabbath, bro, it's so hard to understand. You ask them when their Sabbath is. Watch them pull out their phone. Well, let me go check the dates and when's my new moon? When's the void days, the missing days of the month where you can freak off on those days?
Count with their fingers.
Yeah,
take them back to grade school.
All right, it's 7 days in a week, but these void days are making 9. You know what I mean? Come on, man. The Lord is very practical, right? And look, we don't hate you brothers that keep the lunar, man. Just is what it is. I was actually talking to a brother. He said he keep the full moon And you got your phone?
Yeah.
Give me Syrah 42 in the GNT. Oh man, my brother had put this in the comments. I said, and he used this verse, and I was like, it's not saying what you mean. And he didn't really want to deal with it. The Lord is very simplistic in what he says, man. We have to really understand the simplicity of the Lord and of Christ. And it was something else I wanted to touch on. You damn OT only that was in the damn chat. You're a fool. You OT onlys had the worst doctrine. You are babblers that have no ministry. You don't do no work. Sit y'all keyboard ass at home and let the real men of the Lord do what we do. Right?
What the Lord say?
I think it's 42 and 26.
I don't think it's no.
Or
26,
my bad, 6.
Yeah, it ain't no. Oh, what it's saying?
The Lord made the moon for a season. That's.
Oh shit, I don't even know that.
Give me go to 43, mate, or look it up for me real quick. The Lord made the moon for a light in the season. If you can look that up, it's probably not in that chapter. But yeah, y'all got the worst doctrine, man. Y'all have the worst and the most disgusting doctrine upon the earth. Right? You don't know who Deuteronomy 18:18 is talking about. Right? Don't know who Isaiah 53 is talking about. You can't answer Psalms 110 and 1. And like, they have the worst understanding. And look, even if they null and void the New Testament, you have to uphold the prophecies in the Old Testament. And just because we attribute it to Yahushai and you don't believe the Messiah came yet, you're going to attribute the same things we do to Yahushua to your Savior. So even if you don't think it's Yahushua, you're going to be doing it to whoever you think is the Savior, which is going to be an idol because it is only Yahushua. Right? It's not Sirach, it's not in Psalms. But we'll drop that. We'll drop that. Give me Micah chapter 3 and verse number 6 real quick.
Okay.
Damn, OT onlys, man. It's crazy. I've been watching whole Clubhouse rooms about OT onlys all week. And they suck. They can't answer no questions. And the honorable ones would be like, I'm not going to argue that because you have a position to take with the New Testament. I'm not going to negate that you, why you say what you say. And like, they're practical. I'm not going to say it's asinine why you believe what you believe because it says that Christ fulfills that prophecy. Mm-hmm. We didn't make up the New Testament. It was already here. Right? So read that.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 3 and verse 6. Therefore, night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you.
It shall what?
It shall be dark unto you.
A lot of y'all are going to live through a dark time. Go ahead.
That ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets. And the day shall be dark over them. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yeah, they shall all cover their lips. For there is no answer of God.
Hey, watch out. Yeah. What he thought he was doing?
Hey, I'll do that again.
This ain't no damn show. Hey, damn heathens, man. Damn heathens gonna get it.
Hey!
Go ahead, man. Read that.
But truly, I am full of the power.
But what?
I am full of the power.
Hey, these OT only lips have been shut up. But truly, we are full of the power. Go ahead.
By the Spirit of the Lord.
By what?
By the Spirit of the Lord.
Read.
And of judgment.
And of what?
And of judgment.
Them niggas don't judge nothing. They don't even keep the commandments. Read.
And of might.
And of what?
And of might.
That's why we're able to come out here and teach. They don't have a ministry to teach. Them niggas have PDF files that they regurgitate. Go ahead.
To declare unto Jacob his transgression.
To do what?
To declare unto Jacob his transgression.
Read.
And to Israel his sin.
And that's our whole ministry and our purpose out here is to tell our people to repent, come back to believing on the Most High and His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, with that, we close out, giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Kum Yashala.
Come here, shout.
Kum Yashala.
Come here.